Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. We're in the dark.
Uh-oh.
This is
the
called
power
In the
hits
Dark.
on. Lights!
We need
Camera! Lights! Lights!
Let there be God!
There's lights! Welcome to Detroit Dungeon, another episode of us. Yes!
We demanded lights and therefore there were lights.
See how that works?
That works amazing.
I know. It's
So
like,
guys!
what's happening in Detroit? We're back for another episode of Tune In Tuesday, and we got one heck of a show for you. Who is on the show? Miss Kelley Jean.
Well, hold on, I want to say, we're at the end of June. We're nearing the end of June. It's summertime has began. I think everybody's in that mood, but it's been raining. It needs to stop raining.
It's got to stop it raining.
It's got to stop it raining.
It's been nice the last couple days. I mean, yeah.
The last couple days,
yeah.
but
I mean,
the first few days or the week of summer was just kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But all the people with gardens were extremely happy. You know,
That's the main thing.
my flowers got watered. I didn't have to do anything.
How is your garden, madame?
My garden grows fruitly.
I bet you it does.
It does.
It grows fruity.
Yeah, tonight we've got a cage fighter.
I know, we got a
Andrew
cage fighter. He's a
Johnson is
promoter.
in the house. He promotes. He does cage fights. Everybody loves some cage fights.
It's the hot
We're
thing.
going to find about some of his upcoming shows and what's going on. And there's Frankenstein, your favorite little kitty in the house.
That's right, hanging out with us tonight. As usual, keeping an eye on things.
We've got somebody from Chicago who does simply wicked art.
Yeah, this guy, I met him over the weekend when I was
Yes.
there. Actually, it was during the week. That's how my week has been going. It was like a weekend. And loved his art. Absolutely amazing. He's going to show some of it off later on. And they got some real good stuff going on down there in Chicago, too. You know, you got to get down there for a quick little weekend. There's all kinds of cool things that you might not know about. And he's going to fill us in on some stuff like we do here on the show. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
I think Chicago is a great alternative to Detroit if you don't want to go to a city and get killed.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, come on now. We're not that violent.
Oh, are we not?
That depends on which side of the street you're
Don't
standing
be
on.
afraid of Detroit.
That's right. And we got more people. The return.
The return. We need a drum roll. A praise and rage.
That's right.
Woo!
He's back from the dead. That's right. Literally.
Praise and rage.
He's back.
Came back
We're
from
so
the dead.
absolutely glad to have him here tonight.
Exclusively for Detroit Dungeon.
Yep.
Yes.
I'm excited. And he's bringing
very
Dani Cakes, who is now his partner on Raw Radio X. They're doing a radio show.
Dani Cakes.
Dani Cakes. So they're going to talk all about their show and stuff like that. And it's going to be a good time. You know, I'm Razor Reyes. And as everybody knows, Mystery Skull.
We have a Mystery Skull.
That's
Hashtag
right.
Mystery Skull for those Twitterers or those Facebookers now because they allow you to do hashtags on Facebook now. Mystery Skull.
That's
the Mystery
right.
Skull is a game that we play every week. If you are not clued in, you have to guess our guests before we bring them out within 3 clues. They're usually a local guest who everybody around here should know. So if you're familiar with the local music scene or you're familiar with just people who are involved in Detroit,
You can win
you
some
should
prizes.
know the Mystery Skull guest.
And we're going to be giving away a Kelley Jean poster tonight and possibly a t-shirt.
Oh
and we want to send
goodness.
Brian our love out there. Brian, we're a little bit behind on the t-shirts out there. Brian ordered a t-shirt. We finally got it. We're going to get it in the mail this week, my friend,
Oh.
with an extra poster of Kelley Jean to autograph, just for,
Oh.
for being patient. For being
Of course,
patient. Thank
of
you.
course,
Sorry
of
sometimes
course.
that happens, you guys.
I will
but,
definitely autograph a poster for Brian.
Yeah.
For sure.
And it was,
Yeah.
people love the shirts. We're glad you're buying them. And actually, we got a little bit of a lull there, but we're back in it.
We know the shirts are actually comfortable.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
very comfortable.
Yeah.
People who get those shirts, it's their favorite shirt.
Yeah.
They end up wearing it all the time. Now, I hate to say it, but my Detroit Dungeon t-shirt is my cuddle up and snuggle like bedtime shirt because it's soft and it's cuddly. And
Right.
But it also looks cool, so I go out on the town with it. But
It's
it
your
also,
sleeper shirt.
yeah, it's a cuddly shirt. It's good material, you know.
There you go.
Yeah.
And that's why we're a little behind, because everybody's buying them because they like them.
Yep.
How you
we're
doing
so
over there? Are we
behind. We've
sounding
got
good?
this huge rush
Do we sound
order
like
of
better than we?
t-shirts.
I guess we got some new microphone here, so you can actually hear us now for a living.
Hopefully. I don't know. Is the microphone hooked up to the Ustream?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. How do we
Okay.
look back there, guys? Do
Hopefully we
sound
can
good?
trump the Ustream shit.
Exactly.
Yeah, we're really sorry about the feedback. It's not our fault. So
But now we're back and we're on the list.
we are back in the swang.
So what's coming up this week? You want to start or you want me to start?
You can start.
I can start? Okay, that
Yep.
sounds like a good idea. I'm going to start with something I know you didn't hear about, but I bet you were going to want to get there.
Okay.
This guy by the name of Tom Shoneth. I think I spelled his said his name wrong, but anyhow, he's presenting an evening over at the Rooster Tail, which is a great time, and it's an evening around the Great Gatsby.
Oh,
And
so it's
people
all
can,
like 20s.
yeah. So you gotta go. I know. Where's
I love
Andrew?
it.
Give Andrew Vetter a call.
Andrew Vetting.
Give him.
Andy,
Vetter.
bad Andy.
No, vetting.
Vetting.
I know vetting. I'm better.
If you're watching, yes,
Tomorrow night.
We can go Great Gatsby it out.
There you go.
That's
You
cool.
can. There's gonna be obviously you gotta come in Gatsby attire. There'll be a strolling supper. I don't know what that exactly is.
It's probably like maybe
Buffet?
like what Heather had in
Okay,
Rock
yeah.
at their wedding. How
Okay.
they had a Marilyn Monroe on a thing. Maybe?
Yeah,
I don't know.
maybe,
Like, she
maybe.
actually strolled around with cake. So
Right.
maybe it's like that.
Right. There you go.
I don't
And
know.
obviously there's gonna be dancing, and obviously
Turn your phone off, man.
on our way with the Great D. Okay, I'll let them know. Okay, we're live.
Hey, thank you for being.
Ray's-
Thanks for being on the way.
Ray's on his way.
Ray, we
Ray's
love
on his
you.
way. He's not watching this show, but he's on his way.
All right, now,
Anyhow,
something that I think that's going on tomorrow that's going to be really, really cool is the King of the Mic Tour.
what is this?
It's a bunch of old hip hop classics coming
Oh.
together to perform, and it's at DTE.
Okay.
And I think they have a lot more on this lineup, but what I have right here is LL Cool J
Absolutely.
featuring DJ Z Trip, Ice Cube,
Wow.
Public Enemy,
Get out of here.
De La Soul.
Now there's a band that nobody talks about.
And then I honestly think that they have a bunch of other just legends of hip hop. They should be calling it the Legends of Hip Hop Tour.
Right.
But it's Kings of the Mic Tour. And they are. You know what? I listened to the on Music Choice. I was listening to the classic rap station all day yesterday as I
Right.
did my deed.
Yeah.
All day. They were playing some just awesome old school shit.
Yeah.
Like that would be a great concert to go to.
Yeah.
Because these people, they're not only going to make you reminisce, but like LL Cool J, he's also hot still.
Oh yeah, yeah. And he can beat motherfuckers up when they break into your
I mean,
house.
he's
So
like, what,
you don't
in
want to
his
be breaking
50s?
into LL's house because he knows some of that MMA shit, right?
I mean, I don't know.
How
what
you
his
doing over
people
there? You
is
having a good
right
time
now.
still? You're like, man, I'm lost to play.
LL Cool J is just
No,
fucking
he's badass.
sexy still.
Yeah, he's badass.
He's always been
He's
like
on- he's on
just
TV?
grinding.
He's on TV now. He's got his own little TV thing going on too, I think.
Yeah.
They put on, I like how they put, what's his face on TV? Who was it? I'll forget. I'll remember him later. But anyways.
The Run DMC guy, it was like a family show, that one.
No, he's on the cop show. Not a Public Enemy, but, my brain
Please don't say
farted on it.
Flavor Flav.
No. Ice-T.
Like-
Ice Cube. Ice-T. Ice-T.
Oh, Ice-T,
Yeah,
he's an
yeah.
actor now.
Yeah. He's on a cop show. I think that's
Yeah,
kind of
I don't ever watch cop shows though.
I know.
But I mean, congrats to him for having an actual
Show.
good career
Yeah.
from being a rapper. You know, that's awesome.
But anyways,
But
I
he
was gonna
took
say,
a
De La
place and
Soul,
stuff.
by far one of the most underrated bands you could ever come around.
Ice
I
Cube
love
was my shit.
De La Soul.
Ice Cube was my shit.
Yeah.
Somebody's
Look at-
knocking
Somebody's
on
knocking
the door.
at the door. You want to go answer
Ding
our door?
dong.
Who's here? They're supposed to be going. I bet you I know who it is. We don't want her to be seen, so she's gonna have to
Well,
sneak
you know
around
what,
the
you guys?
back.
That I don't know if I said that, but that was tomorrow night at DTE, Wednesday night.
DTE.
But I think another cool old time show that you guys should definitely check out would be Three Dog Night with War.
Oh, yeah. Where
Where
are they gonna be at?
It's at Shane Park.
Get the heck out of here. I saw
the-
Three Dog Night, and literally Three Dog Night, they blew it down. They did their they're one of their famous tracks, right? Joy to the World.
Joy
Right.
to the world.
And then what
Everybody.
they broke it down.
Oh, you boys and girls now.
Joy to the fishies
Joy to the fishes
in the deep blue sea, and joy to you and me. Easy.
But Shane Park tonight they had the B-52.
Oh.
So they're bringing it back though. I
Yeah.
mean, these are all groups that I would love to. If I could afford to be there every night, I'd be there.
Right.
Reminiscing about some shit.
Right.
That was like the most awkward, loud door close ever.
That's the
It was like,
dungeon. It's the dungeon. You know how it is. It's the dungeon.
Yeah, so that's Thursday night. That's at Shane Park. I've never been to a show at Shane Park, but I'm excited to go to my first one eventually.
I was excited we went to Freedom Hill the other day.
Happy birthday to Shawnee Hodgnock.
She's
He's
a
out at the B-52s tonight, hopefully. She was supposed to get my bus, but I don't know what happened, so I hope you're out. I hope you're having a good time. If not, happy birthday, bitch!
Happy birthday. There you go. We shouted out to her.
Yes.
All right. As we move along here, Detroit Rock City. It's Word, Image, and Sound. It's going to be a great time. It's over at Found Sound Records. It's going to be from 7 till 10 p.m. It's going to be Thursday. And what this is going to consist of, Tom Welshler, his works are like 35 millimeter prints and stuff like that. And he's got like the Rolling Stones on photo. He's got local guys, the Romantics. You may have heard of them. Bob Seger, you may have heard of him. Steve Miller, I'm sorry.
Photographs.
No. Yeah, he's got photographs of all these guys.
Oh, okay. I thought
nice.
you meant like they were all performing.
No. They're not going to be at the Sound Found. No, he's actually got photographs of them, of his work throughout the years and stuff like that.
Cool.
And also there's a gentleman by the name of Steve Miller. He's going to be there autographing his book. And what he did was...
it's not the real Steve Miller?
No. It's just a guy who happened to be blessed with the
Steve Miller
same
band?
Steve
Miller?
Yeah, same Steve Miller name. Anyhow, he's done interviews with Iggy Pop, Ted Nugent, John Sinclair, Mike Skill, Jerry Vile of all people from The Dirty Show. He talked to him and he wrote a book on it called Detroit Rock City, and he's going to be autographing that this Thursday night over there at Found Sound, and that's in Ferndale. So if you get over there,
Cool.
yeah, it's going to be cool. It's going to be like art, photography, books. If it's your cup of tea, it's going to be a good time. And you get the networking.
Hi, Pinky.
He's being so calm.
I think everybody who watches the show loves Frank. This is Frankenstein, everybody.
Is he in? Yeah,
He may not be
see
in,
him?
but a lot of people who watch this show see his butthole a lot. And they love it. They say it's great. So if y'all are in the country,
That's right.
the Rascal Flats, they be playing at DTE Energy Music on Thursday night. I don't know who they're playing with, but if you want to go out and listen to some country, I know the Rascal Flats, they got some good stuff. Even though I'm not a huge country bumpkin, I do know I've heard of the Rascal Flats,
Okay.
which means a lot in the country world. If I've heard of you, then you're good. But yeah, that's at DTE.
We were talking country earlier. Family tradition. Hank Williams. I like Hank third. I
Well,
like
he's
him.
coming
Hank
up.
three.
We're coming up.
Okay,
to
we'll
that.
talk about that
Yeah,
later. God, you
we're
know me,
gonna
I
come
get
up to
excited.
that.
I get excited about shit. Okay, the biggest event since the last biggest event is about to happen this Friday. If you're rich and you have a boat, and you like beer, you like boobs and boats, Jobby Nooner is where you want to be. Yep, that's
Jobby
right.
Nooner.
Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Fine bunch of women out there doing all kinds of nice things to each other. And you can be a part of it if you have a boat. Is that how it works? I've never been. Have you been?
Here's the thing.
Here's the
I'm
thing.
gonna let me give you a little lowdown here. If you got a boat, you got a small boat, you're gonna want to get up at 6 a.m. You're gonna want to pick up your strippers at 7.
Oh, there you go.
You're
They're
gonna
not going to
wanna
be ready
get-
till 8:15.
You're gonna want to get to the boat dock by 8.
Okay.
And you're gonna want to get out to Jobby Nooner by 8:30.
That's the plan.
If you're not, you're gonna be on the outskirts. If you get in there and you get in there early, you can be right in the mix of everything. It's kind of like Cancun comes to Detroit every year. It's crazy, bunch of, a lot of people floating up and down these things on rafts and being thrown Jello shots and people's boobs coming out. And there's gonna be,
Boobs come out, huh?
oh, there's gonna be beads and titties and it's crazy. It's a crazy
A
drunk
family
fest.
style event.
And I absolutely have had a great time when I've went there in the past, but I'm old.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about that
boobs and
anymore.
beer and boats.
I have boobs and beer every fucking weekend, so I'm not gonna
So
be
you're
at Jobby
over,
Nooner.
you're over the boobs and beer. But Jobby Nooner.
I'm over the boobs and beer.
Okay, so if you want to be at a Jobby Nooner, it's in Gull Island. Set your compass or whatever you got to do if you're a boater to Gull Island and just get there, man, because it's
And
gonna
my
be a good
friend's
time.
got a big, huge yacht.
Oh, I thought you were going to
he's-
say you had something else.
Well, he's gonna be on the outskirts.
Well,
There's no way he's gonna be able to be up in the mix. You
Right.
know, he's gonna be like way parked out here, and if they wanna come party, they're gonna have to stroll through the water and swim and shit. So, I don't know. If you have a small boat and you get out there early enough, it'll be a great time. All right. Also on Friday, it is the Yeah Yeah Yeahs,
Yeah.
which I'm not a fan of.
No? I don't know who
I
they
don't
are.
really know. Yeah, I don't really. I've heard of them. That's
Yeah.
why I put it on here. Yep.
Okay, well, that's
It's at the
good.
Fillmore,
That's cool.
Woodward downtown. It's 7 p.m. Yep. So the Yeah Yeah Yeahs. I think it's like alternative, like maybe not emo, but kind of emo. I don't know. Who knows? If you know what the Yeah Yeah Yeahs are, just explain it to me on Facebook. Yeah, if you guys want to communicate, a lot of people have asked this.
Yes, okay.
How do you communicate with us during the show? go to our fan page on Detroit Dungeon Live.
Yep.
That's what it is.
Yep.
And I haven't done this before, but what I'll do is when I'm done doing the news, I'll bring up that page, and anything you guys want to say or whatever, I'm going to sit here and read. So, if you want to communicate with us,
you can communicate with us.
Yep.
If you want to ask us a question, maybe we'll even answer the question.
Ask the question, show us your boobs.
There you go. You can Snapchat us.
Snapchat us. Vagina chat. Whatever you want to do.
Thank you. Oh, we got it.
Oh, baby.
Okay. All right.
Cool. We got it.
Thank you very much.
We got it.
I think we got it.
All right, what else you got?
Well, like I said, we got, first of all, we're going to talk about this event, but we'll probably talk about it later on a little more.
Okay.
Coming up this Saturday, we got the Empire Cage Combat. Presents the Art of War, and it's going to be the semifinals. And it's the MMA tournament, and there's going to be 40 fighters. They're going to be at Cobo Center. By the way, it's called Cobo Center now. Don't get confused. It used to be called Cobo Hall. Remember that back in the day?
So now they changed it?
It's called Cobo Center now, right?
Like all the Detroiters are going to still call it Cobo.
Well, that's what they still call Pine Knob. And they still call the Silver Dome the Silver Dome. Or they still call it a White Elephant, one of the two. But yes, and you want to be there at Cobo Center. It's happening this Saturday. Doors are at 3 o'clock. The fights kick off at 5, and we'll find out more information from one of the guys that's throwing the big thing. Andrew
We'll
Johnson.
be talking to him in a little while. Yep.
Momentarily. So.
All right, for all you people who love hip-hop, Gucci Mane is going to be at the Majestic Theater on Friday nights.
Okay.
It's going to be a good show. I don't know who he's performing with. It's $45 to get in. So he probably has a whole lineup, but I don't have the info, so.
But it's Gucci.
It's a Gucci Mane.
And it's worth every penny. If you're into Gucci.
And then also on Friday, if you're not into hip hop and you would like to hear something completely different, Hank Williams Jr. is in the Hazy.
That's right. That's gonna be a good one.
That's at the Fox Theater. Grammy Award-winning artist Hank Williams Jr.
Wow.
Invigorates audiences with his new album, Old School New Rules. This
Friday.
like at the Fox this Friday.
Fucking Friday at the Fox. We're gonna talk family traditions. That's probably what was on the tip of your tongue.
Yeah, family tradition. What else does he sing?
All my rowdy friends are not drunk anymore or some shit like that. They've given up on booze. I don't know, it's country rock and roll. I love it. He's great. He comes out and he says what he needs to say and he leaves. I love his
was a good
grandson.
Something, a good looking. Was that him?
I don't know. I
That
just
might
know
be
when it
Joe
plays at the
Diffie.
bar. That's all I know. I'm like, that sounds like Hank Williams. I like Hank 3 though, his son. Crazy Country Rebel. That's a great song. Crazy Country Rebel reminds me of you.
Really?
Yeah, without all the shit in it. Not all the craziness.
I need to hear it now.
I love that
You
song.
just sent me the link.
Later
to
on,
that.
I'll play it for you.
Okay.
And besides all the fucking craziness that's in the song.
Well, Hank Williams Jr. and sometimes, I'm not going to say that it's going to be a guaranteed thing, but sometimes when Hank Williams plays out here, he's got Kid Rock.
Oh yeah, that's
popping up
right.
with him.
Yeah,
That's his
yeah.
boy. That's his boy. You know,
That's
he'll
right.
be there partying with him and stuff. So
That's right. He's right up the street.
maybe Kid Rock will pop in.
You never
It's
know.
definitely going to be a good show to check out.
But you didn't hear it here.
You didn't hear it here? No. All right.
All right. Speaking of Legends of Hip Hop, the Detroit Legends of Hip Hop party goes on, and it goes on Saturday night over there at Club Jam. It's 25 West Grand Boulevard, and on the bill will be Big Herc. We got Malik of the Cheddar Boys. He's going to be on there. King Gordy, Seven the General, who we've had on as our mystery skull guest.
I loved him.
Yeah, he's a great guy. And
I
another
loved
great
him.
guy,
He's so good.
just absolutely great guys. Jigsaw is going to be out there.
Oh, I loved him.
And a ton of others, man. It is hosted by TJ the Trouble Man, so you know it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be Saturday night, Club Jam over there in Detroit. Do not miss a minute of that. It's going to be a lot of fun.
And now I want to talk a lot about Stars and Stripes, but before I get to that, I'm going to do my last weekend thing that I found that might be cool.
Okay.
Darius Rucker.
Yeah.
He's going to be at DTE on Sunday night. And what's funny is I was just watching a skit with Key and Peele. I don't know if everybody watches Key and Peele out there, but they were just doing a skit where Darius Rucker was performing and everybody was screaming at him to be Hootie. Hootie, and he was like, I'm not Hootie anymore. Darius Rucker, where's the blowfish? And they're all freaking out and like, we want Hootie. But yeah, if you're not familiar with Darius Rucker, he was in Hootie and the Blowfish. He's become a very, very successful
Country singer, yeah.
Singer, and I think there's only been, honestly, to be totally blunt, a couple
I'm gonna
black
tell you
country
that
singers.
Right. What is it?
Charlie Pride.
Yeah. Him.
Darius Rucker.
And they got some dude, they call him
like
Country Black Bob or something. I can't remember what the hell it is. They got one other guy who's like famous, so.
But they're awesome, and
Right.
Darius Rucker's awesome.
And I'll tell you a
he's
great
just
little
as
story.
good without Hootie.
That's right.
You're like, don't shake your head at me. Am I wrong? I'm right.
She's right.
I'm right.
She's always right, even when she's wrong. Keep that in mind. It's her show.
I love Darius
No,
Rucker.
but check this out. I'm gonna tell you a
I
cool
only bring
story.
up the cool
Darius
stuff.
Rucker, okay, he does a song called Wagon Wheel. There you go. See, I even know what's up. Now, Wagon Wheel, if I'm correct, I could be wrong, but Sister Otis's dad, who's out of North Carolina, actually, I believe, made that track.
Oh, really?
And that's his big, yeah. And now I don't know if that's right, but he always played that song when we was down there. When me and Sister Otis were doing that show and Light Show Bob, that was his like theme song down there, that Wagon Wheel. And man, as soon as they played that fucking song, everybody got off their ass. It was like one of them
That's
things.
cool.
Like, oh yeah, it's great. Now he actually carries, Darius Rucker does that. That's his track. I was like, oh wow.
Darius Rucker is huge in the country world.
That's good.
And he's at DTE on Sunday night.
Wow.
And it'll be a really good show. If you guys can check it out and you're into country, then go see Hootie.
Go see Hootie. Hootie.
Hootie, Hootie.
All right, there it is. It's huge.
Stars and Stripes.
That's right. I'm gonna let you start it. I'll be right back. You can start. I'll be right there. Oh, I know.
I was
Just one
totally
second.
going to ask you something,
You're
though.
fine.
Okay.
You're looking good.
All right. Well, all weekend this weekend is the Stars and Stripes Fest. And what I'm angry about is that it used to happen down in my hometown of Mount Clemens, Michigan.
Uh-oh.
It's where my dad lives. It's where my friends live, my grandparents live. And we could park and we could walk. And now they rebuilt Freedom Hill and they're bringing it back to Freedom Hill. But there's pluses.
Okay.
The pluses that I can say is that it's free all weekend to get in, which it was downtown Mount Clemens. But when we were at Freedom Hill last time, they didn't have a problem with you bringing a cooler in.
Ah,
with beer.
yes. Yes.
That will save you money.
Yes, that's a plus.
You can bring a cooler in.
Ding.
And I'm hoping the show's the same way because I hate to false advertise that. But we could bring a cooler in. We had our drinks all day. We didn't have to pay $8 a drink. It was great.
And hopefully they're serving the safe food.
The food last time was they had the best.
Let me tell you something.
food.
If you're like us, skinny, absolutely share, right?
Oh my! I could have shared my whole plate with Ethiopia. It was huge. It was $12, and it was this platter
It
of
was.
just about 8 huge fish.
Yeah, we were
Things
giving
and
them away to
all
like
these
people that were coming.
chips
You're like,
and-
want some fish? Or like, who the hell are you crazy?
Everybody, no,
motherfuckers?
we saw Amy and her man, and like everybody gathered around us, and we all finger picked off of our dishes. It was like Jesus.
And then
in
the
this
crows
disciple.
showed up. They just got-
But no, that's what I liked about that place. They weren't strict and stuff. But I think that this year, instead of the Stars and Stripes concerts being free, I think you're gonna have to pay to get into the main show.
You think so? I was wondering that. I wonder if they're going to let us go in free.
You know,
Well,
when
let's
you
tell
go
them
on
who it
their
is, so it might be
website-
worth
right,
it. Okay,
right,
it might
right,
be worth
right,
it. So we're
right,
going to give you
right.
who it is here. So it might be. We'll
Okay,
start off
there's
with
a
Friday
lot.
night.
There's a
Yep.
lot to go on
Okay,
here.
I got Friday night. We'll start off with that.
You got Friday night.
Go ahead. Okay,
So we
Friday night we're gonna have. Well, this is just the line of the main people. I've got Friday night. It's gonna be everybody's favorite friend, Randy Travis, is gonna be out there.
He's
And
gonna
Collective
be.
Soul.
Randy Travis is on a different. He's on the amphitheater stage, which I
Okay.
think is where they had all those cover bands.
Oh, okay. So maybe you can give the lowdown. It seems like you got a better track record.
Oh.
than I do.
All right. Well, Friday on the very main stage.
The main stage.
Which I'm so not sure if you. It says free
Okay.
on the thing. Do you
Says
see
free.
it? Free.
Free. All this shit's free.
So I'm not sure how they're gonna work this, but you could basically bring beer in there. But if you wanted to go into the show, you had to pay.
Yeah.
Which to me was fine. If I can save $8 a beer all day, I'm going to pay $20 to get into the show.
Right.
But I'm not sure how this works because it didn't say.
Okay.
But on Friday in the afternoon, they have Redstone Souls, Core Effect, Desolation Angels, The Infatuations, Critical Bill,
Yeah.
King's X,
Yep.
and then Collective Soul.
Good lineup.
And then Saturday on the main stage, they have Licks, Lixx.
Looks.
You know who they are?
Mm-mm,
Oh,
no.
either. Aries, Pistol Day Parade, who are friends of mine.
Yep.
Leo Gun. Saliva, who are friends of mine. I don't like their time slot. They should be in the, be in the end. Yeah, because they're the bomb. And then Drowning Pool, and then Puddle of Mud.
And Sunday, wow, look at this.
Sunday is Electric Kramer, Dark Avenger, Kaleido, who everybody loves from Detroit.
Yep.
Citizen Zero
from Detroit.
Everlast.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh God, I love him.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Everybody knows
We're gonna go. We're gonna go on Sunday. We'll be there Sunday.
To have the blues.
Yeah, we'll be there Sunday.
Hailstorm.
Yes.
Hailstorm. He's like one of my favorite bands of all times. Love.
And I know I want to mention this too. Our good buddies White Shag are going to be on the 89X stage from 9:15 on Sunday night.
We're going there Sunday.
We have to go.
Yes!
We will be there.
White Shag, we will be there for you.
We're going to be at the
all my bands that I want to see are there Sunday.
Yep.
We're going there Sunday.
We got nothing better to do on Sunday.
We're taking this shit over.
That's right.
All right, and on the amphitheater stage on Friday they have Joe Kane, then they have Randy Travis.
Okay.
Then Saturday they have Chaos Reigns, and then Cake. Remember Cake?
Yeah, I love Cake.
She's going in the distance. She's going for speed. Remember? All alone.
And then on Sunday they got Cool and the Gang. That's gonna be
Dave
a
Hamilton Band, Cool and the Gang. Yep.
Man.
But on Sunday during that we'll be at Hailstorm.
Yeah, I know.
Indulging in
Hailstorm.
their. I don't know if you guys know about Hailstorm, but they're just an awesome rock band. And her vocals, man. When I grow up, I want to be her. I swear to God, I do. Her vocals are like unsurpassed. They're crazy. Good.
I'm looking forward to this. You've been hyping her up.
You've never seen them live?
No, I've never even heard
Oh
them.
my God! I want to
I don't get out much.
No.
They don't let me out of my cage.
Ella's
always locking me up in a cage now.
I was jamming around to some Hailstorm. I was singing one of their songs and stuff, and I had my windows down. And
You were
I'm
naked?
Like, no,
okay.
I was right by my house, and I was like, no! And I went by a guy who was mowing his lawn, and all his shit went and blasted right into my mouth. I was like,
nice.
I know.
Nice.
Bad.
Nice.
That's how much I love Hailstorm.
Wow.
I got blasted in the mouth with dirt for you.
Nice. Okay, so Sunday everybody's going to be there, so this wouldn't matter, but if you're not into that stuff, you want to be over in Pontiac once again at Electricity, imagine that, for a foam party. You got nothing better to do than get wet and sticky, go out there at Electricity on Sunday night for a foam party. And then finally, I wanted to mention out to our guys out there at Buzz TV out there in Las Vegas. They're watching us out there, buzztv.ws. Real nice guys out there. Been hyping us up, and we'll be sending us some Megadeth tickets. Thanks, fellas. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, thanks, fellas. Once again, you can check out B-Rad out there. How you doing, B-Rad? And BuzzTV.ws. They got all kinds of cool things going on, too. They had Sin, I think, on their show, too, just recently. So, how you doing?
So should we do
Let's do a mystery skull.
Right. I only have the one.
Let's get the mystery.
I have this one. Here. We're gonna do the first mystery skull, guys. If you guys would like to win T-shirts or posters, we're gonna give you a guess right now.
There it is.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Say it with me.
Yeah.
She is in a colony all on her own.
Once again, she's in a colony all on her own. If you know what the mystery skull is or who the mystery skull is, all you have to do is get up on the fan page or on our Facebook page, say, I know the mystery skull, son of a bitches, and you will win some prizes. We got a cool-ass Kelley Jean poster, and we got the T-shirts coming in this week. What's that?
Tickets.
We got them tickets? Yeah, well, we're going to give away
tickets.
those tickets, those hip-hop tickets. Yeah, maybe later on we'll give those away, too. We'll figure it out. Well, yeah, I know. It's just what we'll do is we'll have a little contest and give those away. You know, whoever. I got an idea.
I can't believe Randy Travis isn't on the main stage.
We got some hip hop.
He's
In
like
fact,
really
for the
kinda took a
legends
dive.
of hip hop, we got 2 tickets we're going to be giving away. So maybe we'll figure something out later on and give those tickets away.
Okay.
Yeah.
Guess the boob size.
There you go. Guess the boob size, and you're a winning.
Guess
You're a winning.
size.
You're a winning. It's that time. I think we got our first guest. He wants to take a guess. He wants to take a guess at us. So when he comes on, he is throwing an event this week at the Cobo Center. I'd like to welcome to the dungeon right now, Mr. Andrew Johnson of Cage Empire Combat. Empire Cage Combat. Welcome, my friend. Welcome.
Hello.
Welcome.
I want to say you messed up the name. It's Empire Cage.
Empire Cage Combat.
Right.
Sorry. Don't hit me.
Right.
Yet.
Don't hit me yet.
Yeah.
Empire Cage.
Yep.
I know, this looks cool.
It's gonna be a great event. It's a lot of the top guys in Michigan are coming out to fight, and like we said, it was the semifinals, but it's actually the finals. This will be the final show at Cobo Hall, so we compiled all the fights into one last show. It's gonna be a great show.
When I watch this stuff, I like literally go nuts. I'll be in the front like ripping my own hair out.
That's what we want.
Like I go crazy watching it.
Are you kind of
I love
amazed
it,
how cage fighting is really kind of taken over? Did you think? I mean, did you kind of come up in it and stuff like that?
Yeah, I started watching UFC back with the Gracies in '94. I remember going and renting a video because you couldn't even get it. And I didn't think Blockbuster carried. You had to go to like the B off-brand video store, and it was next to the porn, and you got UFC. And me and my brother started watching it. You know?
Right.
Yeah, I didn't start training until I was older. You know, my kids got me into training. They started doing judo first and karate. Then I started to do it. Ended up liking it, doing really good in judo, and then I got into MMA.
So
And
this is MMA.
Yeah, mixed martial arts.
I mean, do you know James Lee? Because that's a name I've heard of. I mean,
James Lee.
Yeah, does a lot of people in the MMA know other people in the MMA?
Yeah.
Sugar Rashad Evans?
Yeah. I know James Lee.
Okay. I'm just saying.
I trained with him once. Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, me and my son trained with him. He's a good guy.
Cool.
I know a lot of guys that know him more personally than I know. I know him. He may know of me. We, interact, but
Right.
So when they have these fights, like, what's the difference between a sanctioned fight and a non-sanctioned fight?
Well, Michigan amateur is not sanctioned. And that's the
Okay.
whole deal that's going around with the sanctioning
Right.
coming out. And they're going to sanction mixed martial arts for the amateurs. So a sanctioned fight is just not a sanctioned body. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? But most promoters in Michigan, we get a bad rap because a lot of people don't understand and different stuff going around. But most promoters in Michigan follow the rules just like it's sanctioned. So that's really no big deal.
Okay. I don't know honestly, what's the difference? One's like the legal, like insured.
Well, we have most, like I say, most promoters follow it just like it's sanctioned. It's just we don't have a exact body telling us exactly what to do. So we
Okay.
follow the rules. We make up the rules, and we follow the rules just like it's sanctioned.
Okay. Are you a fighter? Or you just
Yes,
a
I'm a
promoter?
fighter.
How long you been fighting?
I've been fighting for about 4 years. 4
Yeah.
years. Yep.
How'd you get into it?
Like I said, my kids started doing the judo and karate, and then I got into it from there.
Cool. So it was your kids who inspired you. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Usually it's you know.
Yeah, so we
Get them
kind of
involved.
worked out together. At first, I started armchair quarterbacking them. They was like, "Dad, get out here," and I
How
got
many
out
kids
there.
do you have?
I got 5 kids.
Man.
5 kids.
Five
Can we
kids.
say
And they're all
hi to them?
boys.
Are they
Yeah.
watching?
They should be.
They're
Yeah,
all
they should.
boys.
You better
Nah.
be watching them and come home and beat your ass
Right,
now,
3
and I'm gonna
boys, 2
quiz
girls.
you.
3 boys, 2 girls. High five.
Right.
Love that.
Right.
That's awesome. Hi guys.
Now the girls interested? Are they old enough yet?
Yeah, I got a 9-year-old that's pretty good in judo.
Yeah?
Camille. Yeah,
Yeah?
she's pretty good.
Now you
Camille's
like
about
you're
to
like
kick
okay
some
cool.
butt.
When she wants to jump in the ring, you'll be like,
No, I don't
No?
know. I don't know.
oh come on now.
I can't see
Muhammad
that.
Ali does.
Right.
Yeah, she's made quite a career out of it.
Right.
Absolutely.
She a little
There's a lot
tomboyish,
more
but
on
I don't
this
know
one.
about her getting in the cage.
I've seen some
I
of these
know
girls
a
get
dad's
in the cage,
instinct.
man. I'm
It's
telling
like,
you, Kel, this might be you're gonna like get that energy out of
No,
your
because
body.
I'm too evil.
Yeah, we got some real tough girls. Unfortunately, we don't have the girls fighting this event. But like our last event, we had some really tough girls. 4 really tough girls fight.
Yeah, I'm not one to get in a fight and like actually throw blows out, like bite their fingers off and stuff.
And that's illegal.
That's
Right.
And we're not sanctioned, but we still follow
I know,
that
you
rule.
don't want me to bad idea. Bad idea. Don't put me in a cage with anybody that will kill me. I
Now,
will be like Hannibal
basically,
Lecter
like,
and shit.
I'm myself. I'm just trying to learn about the whole sport and stuff like that. I've learned yesterday. Obviously, tap out is when the guy loses and stuff like that. Is there a certain amount of time that a guy has to be down, a certain point scale, or like if a guy gets a kick in the face, he's getting 10 points and.
Yeah, it's pointed similar to boxing.
Okay.
You know, it's a point scale. You get points for takedowns, kicks, and you have your judges that does the point scale. But a tap out is when somebody submit. Like if I got you in a certain hole and you can't take the pain no more, you're choking, you can tap out. That's where the term tap out comes from.
Got it.
A couple of taps and then stop the fight.
You have to be able to defend yourself.
Yeah, exactly. And those TKOs, you have to be able to defend yourself. You get pounded a lot, they'll stop the fight for that. You know, and a knockout.
Yeah, obviously, yeah. That's usually when you're gonna fucking stop the fight. You lose.
Right.
Fucker, here's your sticker. Now, who are some of the guys on the bill this fight?
Oh, we got some amazing guys from Detroit. We got some guys coming from Canada. Some guys from Bay City. You know, some guys that's been on the show is actually fighting. Saturday we got Mark Narens. I think he's been on the show.
Yeah.
Robert Delgado.
Okay.
We got Brandon Maddox, who's a superstar in amateur MMA. We got Darren Gibbs versus I can't even think of so many guys. I can't think of the name. It's like every fight in this tournament is almost like a championship bout.
Now, when you do big shows like this and stuff, do you have a bunch of people helping you? Because it's gonna be hard to like just keep everybody organized and what's going on, when and what.
Actually, I organized this whole show. I'm like the one-man gang.
Are you the guy running around yelling at everybody and shit?
Yeah. Me and like a couple of. I have a small group. Yeah. But
You better listen to you.
It's ran really good though.
Good.
David
I'm proud of
Evans
you.
and Darren Gibbs. I can't forget that. That may be the main event.
Okay.
I'm proud of you for that.
Cool. Main guys, huh?
Yeah.
Now, how long is this gonna go for? Is it gonna start out? The doors open at 3 and starts at 5 and goes to what time?
Well, the doors are going to open at 3, and we're going to do some exhibition stuff. I'm going to give a lot of local gyms some ways to showcase their schools. We're going to do some kickboxing expedition, some of the karate guys, just to get them, because the crowd is so large, just to get them a chance to get some exposure out. And then we're going to come at 5 o'clock, probably start rocking and rolling with some fights, and we'll probably be done by 11:30, so we can get to after parties.
Absolutely, you don't
Do you
want to
ever
miss
have
on
any
Legends of Hip Hop.
in between acts or anything ever?
I want to do that, but we have so many fights that we want to just keep it to the fights. Yeah.
Right. And the winner goes off to
Vegas.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's what
We're
you
gonna go to
do.
Vegas for a week to train Extreme Couture.
Wow.
And that's a week vacation, get some high level training, a lot of exposure for Detroit, fighters.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm doing, is putting this show together to get exposure to Detroit, exposure to fighters, just like you came to the whole sanction thing, thinking that we just fight here and not going by the rules. We're animals. Let's show them that we do produce some of the top fighters.
Well, I mean, you got to.
Well, we were supposed to do a show out here with a bunch of fighters and whatnot, and when we realized that there was some weird law about the sanctioning, we kind of got dropped from it.
Yeah, what it was Las Vegas is sanctions.
Right, Las Vegas sanctions.
And Las
And
Vegas was
they
producing
hired
the
us to
show,
do-
and they wanted us to shoot the show,
Yeah.
but they were like, until Detroit sanctions their thing, we can't really get big
So hey, when
sponsorship.
we're sanctioned, we can do some business together.
Okay, for sure.
Straight
for sure.
up.
Now,
But it's wild, dude, because like I said, to me, like the sanction thing is like, obviously you probably have to go by
Might be
more of the
legality.
rules. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like one of those things. I often look at it as like the underground rave scene, because we had to go extra yards in a sense whenever we threw events,
Exactly.
even though you're at the Cobo Center
Right.
and everything, you know,
Right.
you know how it is.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna go and do it, just my thing is like if you're going by all the steps that they're gonna go by anyways, just do
Right.
it. It might be better. Is it better for you guys not to be sanctioned, or is it better for you not to be sanctioned because you can do more events?
Actually, yeah, it goes both ways.
Okay.
Like I say, most promoters, not all promoters. Now you have some promoters that won't get insurance because it's an extra cost,
Right.
or they won't have EMTs present,
Yeah.
or it won't have an ambulance present, or
Right.
certain things like that. So
Right.
those are kind of corners that a lot of promoters cut,
Right.
which makes other states not deal with us because we're not sanctioned. But it is a bill.
Yep.
It's a bill being written now to
Yeah.
sanction Michigan
Yeah,
amateur
yeah.
MMA. So hopefully it passed. I mean, I've seen a lot of bills up there, and actually none of them do pass. So we backing this one.
I
see if
hope it passes too.
And it's good for the fighters because they can go out and fight in other states.
And be
sanctioned states.
secure that they can be taken care of medically and whatnot.
Right.
But if you need any help with, promoting it, just ask us.
Yeah, I
We're
will.
on your
Absolutely.
team
That's
now.
why you're here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
we're on your team now. We'll help
Exactly.
you sanction this shit.
Right. Okay.
So now, real quick, you do something with the community center. You do video production, or what?
Yeah, actually, our gym, I just opened it up.
What is it called again?
It's called Ground Zero MMA.
Okay.
And we have a 360 youth martial arts program. And it's in a community center. It's I'm gonna call it ML Community Center because now they probably gonna give me. It's actually Maggie Lee's Community Center, but I don't like the Maggie Lee's. I like Maggie Lee as a person, but the Maggie Lee name, so you know, I'm gonna get beat up.
Right. Maggie Lee sounds like a Barbie.
Right.
Maggie, it's like a Barbie name, honey.
All right. There's like a Maggie Lee's.
Right. It's in a community center. And
girl.
we taking the basement and we redoing it and we turn it into an MMA gym. We're gonna teach judo, karate, boxing, all that down there. We does that for the kids for free.
Oh, okay, got it.
And we're going into the video production. We're upstairs. We're taking a room. We're making a video production room. We're going to teach music. The community center is centered around the arts.
Great.
You know, martial arts, painting, all arts.
That's great.
Video art.
All right.
So it's all going to be free. So guys can come up, set up, doing the show, and it's all going to be done by donation. And we're self-funded, so anybody want to fund us or give us some donations, call us.
Website? You got a website on that? Or even on here, maybe just to keep in touch.
I mean, you can contact me on Facebook, Empire Cage Combat, or www.empirecagecombat.com.
Cool. We got a couple tickets here. You're gonna give them away. You're gonna
I want to give some tickets away. I want to give away 5 tickets. To the show Saturday. I don't know if you guys are gonna do a fancy contest.
Do you want to do like a quiz contest or anything?
We can do a quiz. Don't ask me because I
got an idea. Here's one for you.
Okay.
Somebody would know probably is like one of the first cage guys that actually started the business. That would be a good question, possibly.
Everybody get that one.
Everybody get that's all right though. Well, we got 2 of them to give away. We might not have real big MMA on it, so why don't we give that?
So who started MMA cage fighting?
If you know who it is,
2 tickets.
you get 2 tickets to this Saturday night's fight. That's a pretty easy question.
We have 3 more. Should we do a harder question for?
No. We'll start out with these 2 right here. We're gonna give away 2 right now, and what we're gonna do is if you go on Facebook there, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna give a couple more during the week. That way we can hype it up with the flyer, and we got a couple more. But right now, if you go onto our Facebook page, you're gonna get 2 tickets, $25 ticket, a $50 value.
Who started MMA cage fighting?
There you go. That's pretty damn easy. If you know who it is, just hit us up on the Facebook. We got a guy watching it right now, and if it comes back, who it is, and we're gonna get you these tickets.
I'm gonna go to our page and check it out.
Oh, there's gonna be a dispute, huh?
Because there's a couple.
Oh well, we'll just say we'll
That's where you'll find out if
my
guys are watching.
You know who it actually is, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So then.
And he knows who it is, so he's gonna let us know, and then we'll know what's up. But you get the tickets. So.
Okay.
Cool. Saturday night, don't miss out there at the Cobo Center. It's a night of fighting, and it's in a cage.
And Cobo Hall for the old Detroit.
Yeah, the old
Cobo
Detroit.
Hall is Cobo Center.
Cobo Hall. Yes, it just switched over, so don't get confused.
Right.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for having me.
Andrew Johnson.
Thank you,
All right, Mr. Mark Narens, if you're out there in Chicago, I'm gonna have you call in, my friend. He's out there watching, hopefully still. Hopefully he'll call in. If not, we're gonna get right down to the mystery skull. Mark, are you out there, my brother? Call us. That's
Should we
pretty
do
nice.
another?
Yeah, we'll do another clue. We'll do another
Okay.
here.
It's only 9:44. Should we not give our clue yet?
We can give another one. Do we have, is Ray here yet? No, Ray's not here yet? Okay. He said he was on his way. Hopefully, I might have to flip on my screen here. All right, let's give away another clue. Why not? And if we have to stall, we can always bring up Ella. Oh, here's Mark right here. Okay, cool. There he is. Are you there?
We're here.
Look at you. We're going to give away a clue. Okay?
I don't have the mystery spell.
Hey, you.
We have it.
Oh, we have it. Oh, there you are. Okay,
There
there you guys
he
are.
is.
I'm going to put you guys on the screen, but I'm going to put up one of our clues here. Nope. Here's our mystery skull clues right here. Clue
Okay.
number 2 for the mystery skull guest tonight. Guitarist and major influence is Daniel Ash. Ironically, that's a big clue.
Guitarist, major influence is Daniel Ash.
You got that?
You guys got it?
There they are.
Did you hear us?
You guys hear us? Hey, how you doing?
Hi.
One second. I'm gonna tell you now, just for 1 second. Once again, the second clue for the mystery skull guest. Guitarist, yes, she's a guitarist, and her major influence was Daniel Ash. So if you happen to know who that is, get up there on the Facebook, say, I know who the mystery skull is. Damn
Are
it,
they
I want
packing
that
a
shirt.
bowl?
They're packing a bowl.
Are they?
Yeah, he's packing a bowl.
They better smoke it with me.
Are you smoking with us, my friend? You look a little edgy. Are you
Hey,
there?
pack a bowl
Welcome,
with
Mark
me, man.
Narens. Mark Narens is down there in Chicago, and he's brought his good friend Larry.
Hi, Mark.
Hey, Larry. Larry too,
Hi,
right?
Larry.
Larry's smoking, Larry. He's smoking now. Congratulations, fellas. Why are you smoking? Because you won last
You
night?
guys just sitting there watching TV.
Yeah, we won last night.
You guys won.
What did you win?
The Hawks won.
Oh, the Hawks won.
Oh.
We got some Red Wing fans here. You know how it is.
Turn it up.
Yeah, we'll turn it up here. Hold on one second. Just a bit. Go Hawks, brother. All right. How's that? There we go. Can you hear us now? Can you say hello?
Now I can hear you.
There you go. All right.
You guys are jamming music, aren't you?
All right, you got to turn down the porn, guys. Okay, so let me just give you an introduction here. We got, on this side here, we got Mark. Hello, Mark.
Hi, Mark.
Oh, and he faded.
Hello.
He faded like a fart. Are you there?
Hello. He's talking.
He is talking, but I
What's
can't hear him.
happening?
I don't know. We've lost him.
Hey, Mark.
Oh, my God.
Hold on, guys. I think you can watch
I know
us,
why.
but I don't
Hold
know
on.
if
There
you
you
can
go.
watch. If we can watch you.
There we go. Here we go. There you guys. Are you there?
Yes,
Hello?
There we go. You're
Yay!
back. All right, so let me just do you a quick introduction. We got Mark. He's right here, and he does all kinds of cool artwork. He's from Simply Wicked Art. And then from Born A Babes and SexCon, we got Larry. Larry, how's it going, my friend?
What's going on, Mr. Strokenfold?
Not much, my friend. Not
What
much.
you guys doing?
So,
DJ.
VJ. So tell me a little bit about you guys and what you got going on down there in Chicago along the art scene and the adult scene, too. Mark, you could start.
I mean, I was thinking inside what we got on right now. We're sitting in my garage studio, if you will, and we're working Simply Wicked Art. Our mission, what we're trying to do is to create awareness through art, you know, for all kinds of different things, you know, different organizations or fundraising or just so unique places in the city that you may not know about. And like a hidden gem, if you will. We try to seek these places out, get some art out there, and bring people out to expose them to parts of the city they've never been before and didn't even know exist. You know, so that's the gist of what we're trying to do right this second.
Got it.
You would love to inject your art vibe into everyone's crevice,
Is that what you're saying?
right?
It needs to be in everyone's crevice. It's a cool vibe. We got it's all about so inspired by music. All my paintings and all my drawings. In fact, here I'll show you. I'm a big fan of Detroit music as well. There's a piece that I just did. Unfortunately, I have it there to show you. Can you see it?
Yeah, it kind of looks like Kid Rock and Bleach.
Yeah.
It's blurry.
See, huh?
It's blurry.
Yeah, it's hard. Anyhow, you know, we bring, you know, I draw musicians, I draw musical instruments. We, it's all inspired by music, and, you know, the musicians that I show are all people that I've listened to or I'm a big fan of myself. So, that's where all my work stems from. But, the biggest part of what we do besides the art, again, we try to create awareness through the art. We bring other artists in from out of state for different events going on. In fact, I'm reaching out to some Detroit artists, you know, get in touch with us. We've got a big event that we're planning for next summer. And we try to get other artists, get our art by you guys out by us. You know, we work on things like that, and I think with our music, it seems a lot of great things happen around it, you know?
Do you just do wall art, or do you do furniture and stuff?
Well, we do wall sculptures. We change furniture and art. All my art, old furniture and discarded items. All my artwork is either repurposed or recycled.
Nice.
I draw on recycled paper. I back it up with scrap insulation that you would find in a home, you know, and I turn things back into something beautiful to look at.
I love that.
Yeah, I melt insulation panels, you know, that would otherwise end up in the trash somewhere. And you know, I think if you go around town, you can find in everybody's garage about a 4-year-old can of sealing white paint, you know. And I don't know where that stuff ends up, but I collect that kind of stuff, and that's what I use. You know, not to sniff though, not to sniff. But you know, that works too.
So wait, how do you in the white shirt come along into play with this artwork?
My name is Larry.
Larry, he actually...
Well, Larry, what do you do?
I'm an entrepreneur. I do all kinds of different things. But the main thing I do is I own BornABabe.com, which is the hottest
Born a Babe.
Yeah, BornABabe.com.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Non-nude.
Like you were born a babe.
People say it's like X on steroids. Also, the Chicago Sex, Chicago's biggest one-night party. And Mark, he's the brother of my business partner in Born A Larry Goone, you know, so we've known each other for about 10 years.
Yeah, and Larry's a very creative guy. We're actually a creative force. We work on a lot of these projects. You know, the outside for me, I tap into Larry. He's a very creative man that helps me with presentation kinds of things and getting me out and expose also your other company,
Which Exposure International. Like I'm on TV a lot. And,
oh yeah, he does a lot of stuff. He does a lot. You do a lot with Mancow, don't you?
Yeah, you know. And there's a bunch of different things. I've got connections into the West Coast, so a lot of my friends are some porn stars that you probably know.
Right.
You know, Angela Armani and Sasha Grey.
You, not Armani, please.
No, Angela Armani.
Okay.
Yeah, he.
I wish y'all could puff past that doobie you're all smoking on or whatever it is.
What are you talking about, dude? He's passed through here. Look
Oh,
at
hey,
that.
look, I got one.
Hey, look
You
at
guys,
that.
I got one. I'm so lucky. I need a lighter.
Good pass, man. Good pass, brother.
I know you can't really see it, but if you see what this is right here.
Oh, it looks so delicious.
Look at you guys, man.
So yummy.
Here you go.
The other thing I'm trying to do is I try to get with Larry. I need those girls. We're doing these art shows that involve, you know, more on the erotic kind of side that we're taking and we're presenting them. Where'd it go?
We're here.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, it didn't even work yet. I try to be cool and then it doesn't work out.
Yeah.
It's alright. I'm trying to smoke this for you and it won't even light.
Are we allowed to do this on the internet? Is this legal? Oh yeah, we got our license. That's right. You don't.
I'm legal. I'm legal.
So whatever.
I wish we could like vaporize some of this and send it to you guys and
Exactly. We're smoking with you though.
We're coming down to Chicago to hang out with you fuckers.
We're gonna be down there for we're gonna be down there for Exotica. We're trying to get on the stage down there. We want Kelley to perform. Hey, you thought Kelly's song was pretty good, huh?
We're coming there in October.
And I also told you.
Yay!
And, you know, go home to Adrian, talk to Dan. You guys know how to do it. I don't really know how to do it.
No, yeah, we sound.
Have more great artists on stage, and I'm sure they can find a way to squeeze you guys in.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Hey, I'm pulling this back to the art conversation.
Go ahead.
I need to throw out a name, thehollowgallery.com. JeffyNarens.com. Got some of your Detroit out to Portland. He just opened a gallery. My oldest son, amazing artwork. Get the Detroit artists out in touch with him if they want to show in Portland. We'd love to have them out there too.
Cool. He's where at?
JeffyNarens.com. TheHollowGallery.com.
Cool. Cool. We'll check him out. I think I hear somebody knocking on our door. Could it be our other guest? It could be
I
Razor
didn't
Ray.
hear that.
Did you hear somebody coming? I'm hoping it's Razor Ray.
I
Cause
know, there may be.
yeah, we're waiting on Razor Ray to arrive.
Tuesday
Oh, those are
knocking
fireworks?
on my door.
I got no idea.
We have fireworks out here in Detroit. They're all getting squirrely around now.
Fireworks is gunshots, actually.
I like all of the ink that she's got on her body right now. I'm looking at some of the tattoos that she has, yeah. That's pretty fucking hot, actually.
my boobs, though. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where it's at. What?
What?
Yeah, you guys, I'm crazy. You better reserve a spot for me out there in Chicago to hang out with you guys.
All right.
Alright.
How about DJ though?
Oh, I'm coming. You know I'm coming down there.
Oh, he's gonna come
hosting.
along and he's gotta like make sure I'm okay.
Yeah, I'm hosting. I'll be doing the old news. That's like whenever we do these porn conventions and Exotica, that's like the biggest news coverage you can get, bro. It's like.
Now, we're doing one of the official after parties. Last year we did the same thing. We had Tory Black, Stephen Presley, Jinx Mays,
Damn.
Allie Hayes, Lexi Bell, Lisa Ann. I mean, basically everybody who's anybody with us.
That's a good lineup.
So it was just the sickest. We were the after party, and we were group that with folks that was on Lake Michigan. And once we got on the boat, the party stopped. So, you know, all that matters was we had a great time on stage, and we took these girls to the party, got it all on video. That.
So who have you slept with? Did you sleep with all of them first? Is that they got to pass the Larry test or no?
Oh, I think if they're at that level, they've already there you go.
Oh, is that how it works? Okay, I just want to make sure. We can stall now because we got another guest. He's still late, so we can talk about anything you want about. So you got an extra 5 minutes to talk everything you want to talk about.
All right, let me just say this. Let me
Okay.
just say this really well. I'm inviting to reach out to me. I'm trying to get something together for early next year. When you're looking for some Yoda, reach out to me. I'd love to get involved with art out on your side. We're going to come out in October, and we're going to be at a show that's going on out your way. And you can see some of my artwork. What is that? The Triple Expo.
The Triple Expo, that's right. Yeah, that's going to be quite a bevy of entertainment and all kinds of cool artists such as your stuff and porn stars and strippers and weed.
And weed. Hello. And art.
And
be
you guys.
amazing.
Yeah, it's going to be a good
And
time.
art.
Are you excited? I'm excited about that
I'm
one.
very excited.
And I'll
Very
be calling in right
excited.
now and watching the show too.
See how excited Kelley is? Look at
Yeah,
that.
she wanted to say to you guys. What, Mom?
Is that?
Yeah, crazy fun.
There you go, huh?
I can make look at it. They can see me through this cam, can't they?
Yeah, they can see right there. There you go. See?
Right? You see me through that one. That's when Sin was on, and he was like, "Look through their webcam."
Yeah, there you go.
Oh my God.
I love you, babies. I love you. Oh, so sexy.
Do we look clean? At least?
Yeah.
We look clean.
No,
at
we
least.
look dirty. We look like dirty ass.
Dirty
motherfuckers.
bastards we are.
Dirty bastards.
Speaking of dirty bastards now, tell me a little. Okay, go ahead.
Mark and I are doing a show together. It's going to be basically called Rockstar Babes in Body Parts.
Rockstar babes and body parts. Okay.
August. It's going to be in August.
Come in.
We're going to be August 27th. We're going to let you guys know.
Anything paid, I'm down for.
She's in.
I'm down.
She
Paid.
can sing. She can dance. She has.
Rockstar Babes and Body Parts.
There you go.
Yeah.
There's the girl right there. She,
Rockstar Babes and Body Parts.
Oh my God.
we're in.
Paid though.
Take a bong hit on it. Take a bong hit on it.
How can we get some of this to you? Because it looks like medical, doesn't it?
I know it is. It looks like it.
There you go, there you go, there you go.
So do you grow your own?
Medical too.
We got our own medical. We run our own farm here in Detroit. We're farmers. Even Ella's a farmer now that she's got her farm pants. Her little
Yeah, we
her
farm
overalls.
out here.
Yeah, you guys.
Is it easier out there to do it illegal or illegal?
What do you got? Yeah, you guys are legal now too, though. Didn't Illinois just legalize? No, not yet. They didn't do it.
They signed the bill to get it medical, but you have to basically be dying to get it. So I'm always dying to get it, you know?
Exactly.
You
Exactly.
got dying to get it. How easy is that?
Right.
I'm dying to get this stuff right now. I'm trying very hard, you know?
Right.
Everybody who's just dying to get it, I guess, gets it. So.
Right. I can tell you guys are going to be one of those guests we're going to want to absolutely have in the studio. I can just tell, especially with the way you are.
I like the way you are, like Dan Diamond says.
Yes.
Just like that.
You know Dan Diamond and stuff. Yeah?
Dan Diamond.
Actually, I've got him on video a couple times from Exotica.
I have him on video too, but it's a shush thing.
What did you think of when you came through SexCon? How was that compared to anything else that you've been through?
Was that the SexCon?
Yeah.
Oh, SexCon was cool. Yeah, for what you guys had going on, absolutely. It was a bunch of strippers getting drunk finally. And they could cut loose. It was a good time. It was hot. It was hot. I mean, you know, obviously with the expo, that's pretty deep because it's like you got tons of tables and shit. But for what you guys pulled off for one night, it was a good rocking good time. I got my money's worth and it was free.
Hey, how'd you like that band that's Jerry's?
Who?
Jerry's.
Oh, I love that band at Jerry's. Who was that? What was the name of that band? Real quick. Give a plug out for them.
Dirty MF in the smoking section.
One more time again?
Dirty MF in the smoking section.
Dirty MF in the smoking section.
There you go.
And that was his birthday too, right? That night.
Yeah, yeah.
Cool, cool.
Great music.
Yeah, he had they tore it down.
It's so good.
Now, here's what's interesting. A lot of people don't know this if you haven't been to Chicago. Like, there's certain areas that have really come up, and one of those areas is Wicker Park, and that's where you guys had the event, and it was a hell of a good time, man. Over there. What was the name of that bar over there that you guys are at? Jerry?
That
Or?
was Jerry's. They're on Division Street.
Yeah.
Division and Ashland. Actually, Division and Damon.
Right. It was Jerry Sandwiches or something like Jerry's.
Yeah, Jerry Sandwiches.
Yeah. Cool
Good
ass
stuff.
place.
Good food, good people over there.
Hey, do you guys know Chicago at all?
Yeah, real well.
Okay. Name 3 streets in Chicago that rhyme with vagina.
Ooh, that rhyme with vagina.
Yeah.
Kleiner.
Okay, you probably know it better than I do because I know all the easy ones like Southport, Irving Park, Ashland, but that doesn't rhyme with vagina. But go ahead.
Okay, there's Medina.
Virginia.
Okay, Medina, yeah.
Carolina.
Wait, what'd she say?
She said Carolina.
Carolina, yeah.
Yeah, is there a street Carolina?
Paulina.
Okay. Oh, Paulina. There you go. Paulina's another one. Yeah, Paulina.
That'd
Yeah.
be Paulina.
Paulina.
Uncle Lunt.
Twat.
Did you know that?
There you go.
Twat. No, I'm just kidding.
She said, how about Lunt?
L-U-N-T.
L-U-N-T. With this weird woman.
That doesn't rhyme with vagina. It rhymes with something else. Some other part of the vagina.
You think Lunt is part of a vagina?
I said it's
Alright.
part of the vagina.
I think, hey,
I hear women. Where are they hiding?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
let's see your women. I want to see them in their full glory.
Here, woman, come over here.
Yeah, bring them
Come
in
here,
there.
women.
Bring the women in.
Come in, women.
There we go.
She's being forced into a
Talk to her
situation.
for a hot
This is
second.
Thursday. She's,
Yeah, man, I haven't even
Well,
taken
I'll
one
tell you
break
what,
yet.
I'm gonna give you
Yeah,
a break.
you-
Oh, shiznit it.
Aliens right now.
Bend over, get, booty, what? I don't even see anybody. Do you?
She's right there.
Oh, there she is. I see now.
Yeah.
Hi. How are ya?
I'm fine, how are you?
I'm good. Like, I don't think anybody can watch me unless this. Do you guys get me right here? Do you see me?
You look like a prettier version of Christina Aguilera.
Oh my God! No, I'm just kidding. Thank you. And you are beautiful no matter what you say.
Personality. Way better personality.
Hey, my name's Kelley. What's your name?
Suzanne, nice
Hi,
to meet you.
Suzanne. Nice to meet ya. So how do you know these guys?
Well, this is my woman, the real mastermind behind Simply Wicked Art. Here's the
Awesome.
mastermind behind Simply Wicked Art, right here.
So when you do wicked art, can it be in the bathroom? Can it be in the shower? Can it be in your dreams? How do you do wicked art?
Let me just show you realize what we're doing right here.
Out of the blue, you're like, I have to just fucking do this.
Look. The backseat of a van. We keep it in our garage.
Wow. I have seen the back seat of a van before. Oh, shit. No. Well,
I'm back.
I hope-
Make sure Ray was on his way in.
Oh.
Razor Ray has arrived, that's all.
Oh, yes.
Yes. Have we been recording all night, by the way?
I think we're both out of
Is
memory.
that right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Razor Ray's gonna ride.
Yes, Razor Ray has
Smoke
arrived.
weed, I'm smoking weed. Bye.
Huh?
I'm
All right.
going, my turn.
As we go along here on the show, I do want to thank you for dropping by here, Mr. Mark and Larry. Where's Larry at?
Larry, get back over here.
Larry, get your ass in here. Where you going? Come here. Kel,
Hold on.
you're walking the wrong way, Kel. You're walking the wrong way, Kel.
Okay. All right, hold on. Well, I'm coming.
There you go. Say goodbye. They gotta leave.
Ah!
Larry,
Bye, guys.
we're gonna let you go because our next guest is about to arrive here.
Woo!
And we want to thank you for dropping by. Hey, real quick though, fellas, if we want to get some of your artwork, Mark, what is your website?
It is simplywickedart.com.
Simplywickedart.com.
And Facebook, Simply Wicked Art.
Do I look okay? Am I fading?
Are we good?
We're good.
You have a hair.
I do? Oh, sick.
Oh, no.
Thanks, fellas. We're
Bye, guys.
gonna see you guys in 2 weeks.
Yeah, well, and then go to bornababe.com for the
Bornababe.com.
and the Chicago Sex Festival.
Hey, JesseNarens.com.
What is it?
Hey,
Wait. JesseNarens.com.
my grandma's on the phone. Go to grandma.com.
We'll send
I
you some.
love that. I love that. Come on, show me the
One more time. One more time. Here we go. Here you go. One more time for you guys.
Here we go.
2 weeks.
Here we go.
In 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks. We'll be seeing you. You got a bed for us?
They're like, hell yeah.
All right. Once again, thank you, fellas. We'll be seeing you real soon. Thanks, brother. Once again, Mark Narens, Larry, in the Dungeon Brothers.
That was so much fun. I got really fucked up too. I need a beer though.
You do? All right. You guys better be ready to party. You better be ready
I love
to
you
party.
guys.
Take care, fellas. All right, we love you. See us. Be good.
Thank you.
All right, you
Bye,
bet.
guys.
All right. Thank you. Well, that was very nice.
That was fun. I
Okay, cool.
love them. I
wasn't-
love communicating, as in smoking with people around the world. It's
Yes.
so amazing. They're awesome.
Do we ever stop?
Nah,
We're non-fucking stop entertainment. We're a comedy within ourselves. All right, we got to give away, and we do want to apologize to Gregory. We kind of came up with our questions here a little bit late tonight, so he's being so kind and kind of dealing with us there. Once again, if you just go to our Facebook page and you know the answers to the question, we'll make sure we get you some T-shirts. In fact, one of the questions we have actually out there now is if you know who the first MMA fighter is that started the whole kind of thing. If you go on our Facebook
Voice
fan page,
racing.
yeah, you can win
No,
some
I
tickets.
don't even know. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I'm guessing.
I have no idea. But I'm sure we're gonna find out. We got
If
2
I'm
tickets.
right, I just feel like a total ass for saying
It's a
that though.
family.
I just like
It's a family?
I just like totally guessed.
What would it be?
If I'm right, I'm wrong. If
If
I'm
you're
right,
right,
I'm
you're right.
wrong.
If you're
Don't
wrong, you're
listen
right.
to me like,
I know it.
if I was right about that and I'm so blonde, I would be shocked at myself.
The mystery skull.
Oh my god, it's my baby. Mwah, 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 mwah.
That's right. The final skull
The
question of the
mystery
night.
skull. We are about to bring a mystery skull out. We need to do our first one first.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, read the first one.
She is in a colony all on her own. Bitches.
all on her own. Number 2.
Guitarist.
Yep.
Major influence was Daniel Ash.
Plays a rail. Is that what we got to do here? Very vague. Okay. You can know she's always hanging out at City Club. I'll tell
She's
you that.
best known for playing the rail at City Club.
Yeah. Is that right?
Sounds pretty kinky.
I don't know.
Sounds pretty kinky.
All right, if you know who it is, once again, get up on our Facebook fan page and all that
Yeah,
great
you guys,
stuff.
guess, win prizes.
You know who it is, and everybody.
If
went,
you're a guy,
"Aw."
you can get a sexy picture of me. If you're a girl, maybe we'll give you a T-shirt,
Maybe we'll
some
shoot-
tickets to events.
We'll ship you Frankenstein. You know, you can hang out with him for a week.
I need more of a nudie picture, I think.
I think so.
Maybe not nude, but like more revealing. We're gonna work on that one for
We're
you
gonna
guys.
Boost your A's.
Yeah,
Is what
well,
you're
we
saying.
get, some more sponsors. We'll do some, very half-naked pictures. It'll be great.
More sponsors.
Yes.
We're gonna bring him out first, and then we'll bring out his partner in crime.
Who's the him?
Well, we're gonna bring out the guy who's
The
returned
him.
from the dead.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, he's in
He's
a
a
band
walking
you may
zombie.
have heard of before. It's called Motown Rage, right?
Yeah.
And he's a guitarist. He's a hell of a guitarist at that. Let's
Amazing.
welcome back to the dungeon,
Person.
Mr. Razor Ray.
Razor Ray!
Yeah.
Standing ovation!
Yes! Hugs all around.
Nice, baby! Oh,
Long time no see.
this
Yeah.
song means a lot to me because,
You know
I
what?
love you so much.
The last time I saw
I
you guys.
know, it was so weird because
We are so glad to have you back.
It was right after.
It was
I
right
know.
It
after.
was right after hanging out with you
I'm
guys.
like,
I know, I feel bad.
I hope we didn't do that to you.
I know.
I think it was that
Don't-
shit we were
it was-
smoking.
It was
I
a
hope
mystery
not.
skull.
Because I'll be the one who's next, man. Totally.
Oh no, we had a.
You look great.
Thank you, sweetie.
Oh,
Thank you so much.
baby.
So nice to see you.
I'm so happy to see you too, and in good spirits, and just doing well,
We've
and
been
you're
having-
healthy.
We've been having.
You look
It's
great.
It's been a miracle of a recovery. You know.
You look amazing.
You know,
You
the
really do.
doctors were like giving me about like 70% chance of dying.
Oh my
you know.
god.
So it was crazy.
You're a
All right,
trooper.
so let me
There's
tell
no
you.
fucking
Okay,
way
yeah.
you're dying.
So we were
No
hanging
fucking
out.
way.
It was February 20th. We did the show here.
Yep.
Went home, hanging out with my girl Dani Cakes,
Yep.
and all of a sudden, just massive headache and nausea, just throwing up, seizure.
So there was a
And-
pre-warning, because some people who have that don't even have that.
I felt something building up, and and after that it was just like a pop, and just next thing I know, I'm kind of waking up, and I was just like, what happened? And she's like, you just had a seizure, and the paramedics are on the way.
Was that a first? Had you ever
Yeah,
had
I've never had a seizure before,
Me
so
neither.
I was just really blown away. I was like, oh, I was really hot, completely
my
covered in
gosh.
sweat,
Right.
and thirsty, and I was like, I need to go outside, get some fresh air.
Yeah.
And just as I was getting ready to walk downstairs, the paramedics showed up and, took me back to the bedroom, checked all my vitals, and were like, yeah, we got to get to the hospital. So we went to St. John's, so at 11 in DeQuinder, right? Something like that. We get there, and they're just like, we can't help them. We don't have the right equipment, So they
What kind of hospital?
well,
is
a hospital
there?
that couldn't take care of that. They were like, we can do brain surgery, but we can't really do this other stuff.
Yeah.
So they sent me to Southfield.
Okay.
And just as we were getting ready to get started with the procedure in Southfield, the equipment breaks down. So at that point, they were just
A
like,
nightmare.
it was about an hour and a half before I was able to get transportation. Because they had me hooked up with all sorts of shit.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
So they had to have an ambulance that was big enough to house all this stuff.
Right.
So it took about an hour and a half later. They got me to Novi and Providence there, right? So we, that was the last stop, man. I was there for about 20 days.
Wow.
And during, this is where it's kind of crazy. This is where
I
it gets
just can't
awesome.
believe we
Let me
were
tell you,
right
this
with
is
you.
where it gets awesome. Between the first and the second hospital, I'm just kind of coming in and out of consciousness.
Right.
It's like a crazy ass dream that's going on. I can't believe all this shit is like happening to me.
Right.
It's all
And-
flying by, and
right,
you're like,
and it's
I'm
all
tripping.
happening so
This is
fast, and I was
fucked
just
up.
like so cold and at the same
Oh.
time just sweaty, and all I remember is just at one point I just fucking just fell out, passed out, and next thing I know I'm waking up and I'm on a beach, and this beach has got water that is just so calm,
and it's foggy out, super, like massive amounts of clouds just rolling by.
Right.
And I'm looking at my feet, and I'm like, where did I get these black sandals from? You know, I don't remember buying these sandals.
Right.
Then I looked at my legs, and I'm like, where did I get this white man dress from? You know, I never.
You're
bought.
having an afterlife.
I was having
You were
yeah,
dying.
an experience. I was dying.
Yeah.
Wow. And
But at least you were on a tropical beach.
I know, I was on a
That's
beach.
something.
At least you made it, bro.
I know,
I'll
right?
this
You know?
this gets even crazier. Like
I love this story.
so I'm on this beach, water's calm, real foggy out. I'm dressed like I'm ready to go to church or something, like
Jesus,
start
you-
singing.
Right?
And I look to my left, and then I look to my right, and I started walking down the shore, and I feel the ground rumbling.
Right.
And I turn around, and I see this huge mountain just splash right into the water.
Wow.
You know, and I'm looking at this mountain, and it was big, and it looked like it was carved out into the shape of God, like Zeus.
Right.
Like
right.
it had a, you know, the head was a big rock at the top of the mountain. Its arms were tree branches, huge tree branches,
Right.
and like the whole landscape of the mountain was part of his body.
Wow.
And I'm just like, completely like, God. And as I'm looking at it and completely just blown away, I see this little old man, white old man walking towards me from the base of the mountain. And as he's walking, I notice he's not wearing anything but tighty whities, you know?
Right.
And he's got long, wavy silver hair. And his hair, I mean, he's got these gigantic eyes that take up a good portion of his face. Like,
Oh
E.T.
my God.
they're like ET eyes.
Like
Right.
Precious and the
Like
fucking
huge.
Hobbit.
It looked like, yeah.
Like that. Yeah, with the big eyes.
Yes.
You know, like
You know what? That was actually somebody that I thought of too.
Yeah.
But you know, he looked like Marty Feldman.
You were saying, yeah.
He
You
looked
were
like
saying,
Marty
yeah.
Feldman, Igor from Young Frankenstein.
Yeah.
But with these extraterrestrial eyes.
Right.
And, you know, in his eyes, you could see, you know, they were blue, and you could see clouds rolling by. It was crazy, like constant vapor in his eyes.
Right.
And I'm just thinking to myself, I'm like, wow, that's how he sees everything. His eyes are the sky, you know?
Right.
And so I'm blown away, and he's just looking at me, blinking his eyes a lot, like he's getting ready to just start laughing, but he's holding it in.
Right.
And he just finally says, "You're not supposed to be here yet." And I was able to talk. I was just like, I know, right? I'm supposed to be with my kids, is what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
He's like, "Yeah, you're not supposed to be here yet." And it was almost like when Luke first met Yoda. And you know, Yoda was this cute little creature that was just like,
Right. What the hell is
you
this
know,
thing? Is it
right.
a puppet? Is it
And
real?
so I
Right.
was just like blown away.
Yeah.
And he's just like, "Yeah, it's not your time yet, but since you're here, I'll show you around." So we started to walk.
Right.
And as we started to walk down the beach, I see this other old man on a rock, and he's like dressed with red, almost like a Nacho Libre
Right.
outfit from the bottoms down.
Right.
And he's just like a kid. He's throwing rocks in the water, just
Right.
skipping stones. And I, you know, I asked him, like, "Who's that?"
Yeah.
And he's like, "You don't have to worry about him." I was like, "Okay, cool." So we just kept on walking. Next thing I know, we're like in outer space.
Right.
Like I'm looking at the earth to my right, and the sun is to my left. And right here in the middle is God.
Wow.
And half of his body is shown brightly, you know, like from the sun. It's just on fire.
Right.
And the other is just darkened,
Yeah.
you know, and we're looking at the earth together, and he's just sounding like, "Sorry to say, you know, it's not your time yet." No, it's just not your time yet. You know, you got a lot of people that love you and that are praying for you. He's like, "Your kids are praying for you right this minute." And I told him, I was like, "Well, I tell you what, you know, if you're telling me that you're going to send me back and it's not my time yet, I'm like, I'm going to share this story with everybody down there." And I remember like pointing at the earth, like, I'm going to share with everybody there.
Wow.
People
And-
who go through these experiences and don't go to the afterworld a lot of times are very upset unless they have children here. They're like, I wanted to be there.
Let me tell you
that
something.
Was the
I
best
was
thing
so
ever.
I was so at peace
Yeah.
with everything.
That's what everybody says.
You know, and
yeah.
everything
Yeah.
felt good. You know what? It felt.
You're like,
like,
this is my home. This
It just
is,
felt right.
Mhm.
Right.
You know, and honestly,
And did you
I
feel?
didn't even.
Did you feel that that if you ended up staying there, that everything was going to be okay?
No, I felt like I needed to be here for my kids.
For the kids,
Right,
yeah.
You know,
right.
That's what who was who
Right,
said that was
right.
praying for me.
So you actually knew that was going on. You could
but it's funny
understand your
that when
life.
he exactly
Yeah.
when he said that your kids are praying for you, that was like, oh yeah, my kids. I gotta
You zoom
I
back
gotta be
into that
right
life.
with I gotta be with them.
Right.
And so I tell my kids, I'm like, oh, man, you guys are the reason.
Did you
I'm
ask
here."
him for a date, possibly, so you'd know?
I didn't ask him for anything like that. I was still just completely tripping out. But I'll tell you, we're looking down on the earth, and he's telling me, he's like, your kids are praying for you right now. And I'm telling him, I'm like, listen, I'm going to share this story with everybody on this planet.
Right.
And I know so many people that are, sitting on the fence,
Right.
about you. So this will get him off the fence.
Yeah.
And he just kind of chuckled and he smiled, and he told me, he's like, I know you will, my son.
Good.
And then he put his arms around me.
If you're a good person in this world, you're gonna have a good afterlife.
I
You've got to
I
be.
had
Now,
a
did you kind of like?
You've
were
gotta
you-
be
did
a
you
good-
follow the Bible?
you gotta
and
be a
listen
good
to God and
hearted-
stuff
this
like
is
that?
what I get.
loving-
This is what I got
You
out
gotta
of
be a
it.
good
Okay.
loving. Just
I don't even know if you
person.
have to be a good loving thing, because we
I-
all are we're all on
Path.
our own path.
Yeah.
So we have to experience it when it's our time to experience it. But from what I got out of it is like, I told him, that I'm going to share this, and he said, I know you will, and he gave me this hug, and when he hugged me is when I woke up. And I was completely rigged up. I had IVs all over me. I had, catheter. I had shit
Yeah.
But
going
did
down my
you feel
throat.
the goodness though in people?
Oh my God, I
Because
was
if there's-
so elated.
I feel like
I
if there's
felt so.
badness in people, they're not gonna make it. If it's good, if you're like, you
You
love
know-
life and you love people and I feel like that might be the point of everything.
I think what I got out of it is really that we've created so many religions that divide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, if you don't believe this religion, you're
Right.
going to hell. You're going
And
to
they're
burn here
picky
and
and
there.
they yell
And
at
it really
you.
it's just all based on fear.
I'm not
Right.
comfortable around people who are
Who are
religious
overly
because
religious?
they make me feel
Right? Like
Yeah.
Judged.
you're condemned.
It's
You're
weird.
going to
Because
hell.
it's so funny that you mentioned that, because I've always been a very big philosopher on religion, because it's like, to me, I look at religion as almost like a racist thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If you don't belong to this, you don't believe in, but I do.
You're not-
I
you're
believe
not,
that,
exactly.
I believe that people should do good to others. I think if you are given an opportunity in the world, make the most out of it. If you were given a second opportunity, make even more from that.
Exactly.
And I think that stigma of like, oh, if you don't follow this and if you don't do this, you're not going to be. I think too much is on people nowadays.
I
Right,
pulled
you know
up
what
to
I'm
a,
saying?
I pulled
You
up
have
to
so
a
many
Belmont
rules.
8 Mile, unrolled my window when I was going to the Silent Riot studio. I had a cup full of change. I just grabbed all my change and I went out the window, and this guy was like, oh my gosh, yeah! It was like he had won the lottery. And it's like, God, my change can make that much of a difference in
Make
someone's
somebody
life.
happy.
I'm going to give him, every time I pass him, I'm going to give him something, because that made my day. I
Right,
loved seeing
right.
how happy
Awesome.
he was.
So what
He
did you
was
kind of take
elated.
from your experience? Obviously coming back and preaching
Coming
the
back
good
out
word.
of that, what was crazy about it is, first of all, I came back, and when I woke up, it was right at that moment when, God put his arms around me.
Right.
And waking up, I'm like finding out I have to pee so bad, and then
The first thing you think of.
I'm like, I gotta
pee.
pee.
Really bad.
I gotta pee, and I kept telling everybody, hey, I gotta pee. Like, people would be walking by, going to visit other people. I'm like, excuse me, sir, and he'd come in. I gotta pee. Okay, and thankfully my girl Dana was over here to he's just coming out of surgery. He's gotta pee. He's got a catheter, and I did. I'm like, wow, look at this. And it seemed like I don't know, while I was coming back, and I was like, felt the need to bro, You want to see my penis?
Oh yeah, there you go.
Hey.
I need to. Oh, yeah, you should have shot that one over. Yeah.
Who wants to see it?
I know that.
I
you're
remember
going
I just
out.
got done
I
seeing
know,
God
exactly,
hanging
exactly.
out, and all of a
Yeah.
sudden I just
Well,
felt
you
like,
did
It's
it.
a good thing I
You
didn't
did
zap
it.
you again with another photograph. God, you got to go down like that. Remembering my dick coming.
You know what? I
towards
really, I admire the fact that you
Yeah.
almost died and you come back and you're giving everybody this inspirational speech about what
Absolutely.
happened. Because
Well-
honestly, I know that something happens. Obviously, everybody won't know it until they almost experience something.
everybody's
but,
going to get to see it. At
But I
some point.
love your story. It was
Thank you. Well, you know,
inspirational, and you're doing so good. Like
I'll
when
tell
people
you.
tell
Nah, yeah,
you
let's
you're
talk a
about to
little bit
die,
about
you
that.
look so good.
when I
like,
woke up, I was pretty much just, everybody was just like, he's alive.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it was a huge.
Well, look,
Wow.
let's put it this way. I didn't even know. All of a sudden, I see there's a Razor Ray benefit. I'm like, what the hell are we benefiting this guy for? You know? Like, he was
It
just on the
crazy.
show. I had
Dude,
no
I was
idea.
just hanging out with you,
Yeah.
and then boom, I'm in the hospital, and that's kind of that's how life is, right?
Yeah,
you
that's-
know,
yeah.
I mean, like that's why we all gotta really.
Inside the hospital, and boom, with us.
That's why. I mean, if anything, I've always been just live your life to the fullest extent.
Exactly.
Correct?
Yep.
Am I correct?
Absolutely.
Try to do the best you can.
I think you
don't let a
always
lot.
did,
Don't
but
let a lot
now-
of such.
Now I feel like I gotta, you know, I've always felt, you know,
You've
spiritual.
always lived life, and you've
Always
always
had a
had a
good
good
spiritual.
time. But now I feel like you may have a responsibility.
I feel like I should sit, you know, at least share this story with
Yes.
everybody because everybody deserves to hear it. You know, whether you think it's bullshit or not, or was a
Right.
dream or
Yeah.
not, you know, you can get whatever you want out of it. But
Right.
what I got out of it more than anything is, aside from religion, aside from anything that you've ever done that's just totally fucked up and horrible in your
Right.
life.
The
Right.
best psychedelic
then
experience ever.
and you
No.
deserve and that you deserve to go to hell.
Yeah.
You know, whatever it is, what it came down to me is that when it's over, you are going back home.
Yeah.
Where we came from.
Right.
We are not from,
From
here.
here, yep.
Right.
We are
Absolutely
absolutely
not from here.
energy that's coming from somewhere else.
Yep.
Where that energy goes to is what we were from, what we call home.
Yeah.
And honestly, I think we all go home.
Absolutely.
It's nothing more than a father waiting to hear back from us to say, how was your trip?
Right.
Yeah.
You know, did you get to do this? Did you get to do that?
Right.
You know, it's not going to be like,
Point the finger and
get your ass in the basement.
Right.
Well,
right.
I think if you're an evil person, your
Yeah,
experience
there's
is
gonna
going
be
to be
You know
different.
what? You know,
If
and
you're
here's
a
the thing.
genuinely evil,
And here's how
evil-hearted
this
person,
is something I had to
do.
say because
Yeah.
I had a real realization about
But
this.
I
whole
don't think
thing,
you've
too.
ever been evil.
Look at Judas.
Yeah.
You know, he had, you know, if you were going to say who's the most evilest person of all,
He wasn't
you know, you
evil.
could say Hitler, sure. You could say all these dictators.
Yeah, right.
But, you know, let's just get right down to it. Judas was the one who betrayed the Son of Man.
He
Exactly.
did,
You
but
know,
he,
okay,
in
and
a way, didn't know. He didn't know.
Well, he
better.
did it out, considering the story that they give us, it's basically out of greed and, you know, selfishness.
All right.
But there are other books in the Bible that are being withheld from the church.
Yeah.
You know, like the
Yeah.
Gospel according to Judas.
Yep.
And
Gnostic gospel.
and you know, and he in his gospel he was pulled to the side by Christ and said, "Listen, you're going to be the greatest
book of
disciple of them
Enoch
all, but
is
you're
being
going to
withheld."
be you're going to have the roughest job."
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And so it's like you gotta, you know, in that, from that sense, you have to say thank you, Judas, because
Right.
he did something that was going to be
He had to be-
nearly impossible for anybody else to do.
Right.
And if it wasn't for him, Christ wouldn't have died, sins wouldn't have been forgiven,
Absolutely.
blah blah blah.
Right.
Okay?
No, sure. I mean, there's
You know,
always a yin to the yang in a
Right.
sense. you know?
So I mean, so this is how I feel. I was talking to somebody, and you know, a friend of mine who's Jewish, and I was thinking, and I was telling her about my take on that too, and I was like, I'm like, no disrespect to Jewish folks, but I think maybe Hitler might be in heaven too, back
Right.
with the Father, back with a crazy story to tell him,
Right.
because somebody had to
Yes.
bring that many people back to him.
Right.
You know,
Right,
and,
right.
and from what we see as tragedy and horrible shit going on, people dying, it's fucked up.
Yeah.
But on the flip side of that is that when you're dead, it's the best moment that we're ever gonna have.
Wow.
it's going to be the most moment that will ever be alive.
Right.
You know what? I was always scared of death, and now, like, hearing you talk about this, I'm like,
Yeah, it makes us
looking
weird.
forward
That's
to
good,
it, but
because
like,
now
I'm not.
it's all
I
part
feel
of
that
the-
you
it's
do. You,
supposed
it's
to
a
be
part
part
of
of the
life.
I'm
journey.
really
Yeah.
not scared.
Just like when you were a kid and you couldn't wait to get your driver's license.
Yeah. I'm not so scared anymore.
No, I don't think there's nothing to be scared of, because to me, I mean, I'm not trying to be religious or anything, but my take
You
from
can
that
be
experience,
spiritual.
I'm being
Say that,
spiritual, was
yes.
that here's a father that's all of our fathers.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
yeah, the father of all fathers, everybody
And he
here,
doesn't mean it.
anybody that's listening, whether you agree or not, there's one creator.
Right.
And that creator is somebody that very much looks at us as his kids, his children, all of us.
Wow.
And we're loved unconditionally because of it, you know. So
You know
my
what cracks me up
experience with that
is like
yeah.
a lot of people. The hard thing is they can't even accept the fact that someone loves us that much.
Right.
Because we don't accept love that well in this world. You know what I'm
We're
saying?
not, and sometimes
you
we're
know
not
what
so
I'm
good
saying?
at giving it either.
And exactly. You know what I'm
So-
saying? So imagine someone who can give you unconditional love no matter what you've done.
Dude, I was so very much like, oh my God, I'm hanging out with my dad, you know. You know, it felt like, can we go to, you know, let's go to Baskin Robbins, you know,
Right,
let's
right,
go
right,
play
right.
some ball.
Right.
But it was at that point when he was like, your kids are you know, are praying for you. I'm just like, yeah, that's right, I gotta be there for my kids.
Yeah.
You're
You know?
lucky you got zapped back into your body.
Well, you know what?
Doesn't happen all the time.
I want to thank everybody who prayed for me and going through this whole experience.
Everyone was
And
good.
everybody that was just so generous with donations, the bands that had played the the benefit, you know, everybody that just came through. You know, I'm seeing old friends from high school that I hadn't seen in over 20 years, and I'm just like, wow, people
I'll
all
be
getting
honest,
together for me. For little old
I
me.
had only just met you that one day, and like when I met you, I absolutely fell in love with you.
Absolutely.
And I think you're a great spirit. You're a great
Soul.
soul. Like you
And what a
bring
good person to talk,
You bring a
yeah.
lot of love and
Yeah.
light. And,
Thank you
know.
so much.
And we
You
want to
do, you
introduce
really
the other
do.
half of your radio show here. real
Yes,
quick. You got to
yeah.
go. Let's drag in that other chair, which is behind here. In fact, I
All
gotta
right,
go
I
get
gotta
something
go. No, I
Yep.
gotta go to the bathroom.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
then I'll let
Yeah,
you
get
go.
a refill.
We'll bring in our other guest here.
other guest.
We got a chair over there.
Come
Quickly
on
get it.
in.
Can you grab that chair? Just kind of bring it in there real quick. Thank you.
We got Miss
Hello,
Dani
is
Cakes.
this is it Dani or Dana?
Dani Cakes.
Dani Cakes. Okay, why don't you slide over, Dani Cakes? So yeah, so tell me just a little bit. Now you guys also you started this radio show.
Yep, well, go ahead and explain a little bit of how it all went down here.
Wow. We went to Raw Radio X. Brian Sassanass invited us.
Okay, yeah.
So we can do what we're doing, you know, pretty much talking
Basically
about
sharing this experience. here.
Exactly. And, you know, everything, Lori was there. Lori is awesome.
Love you, Lori.
Love you, Lori. And, you know,
No
just,
yawning.
it just came up about the radio show and, just inquiring about it. And she was like, just call me later or something, whatever.
Right.
Anyway, one thing led to another. We were talking about it. And then she called not too long ago and said, well, be there Monday. And we just came up with a name really quick.
Cool. What do you guys do on your show? Do you have guests or
We are having
comedy?
guests, so we got to have you on our
Oh,
show.
absolutely. We'll come out.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll definitely
Yeah.
go out there.
So it's really kind of similar to what we were, we're gonna feature.
'Cause you
a
had
lot
been
of
radio,
Detroit.
yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
So kind of similar to what we were doing with the Razor's Edge. We want to feature a lot of rock, a lot of rap, hip hop,
Cool.
even the stuff that's crossover.
Yeah.
Spotlight a lot of artists as well, and other cool things that are happening in the Detroit area.
Cool.
And be part of the community.
Cool.
Because
What's your radio name? Dani Cakes?
Dani Cakes.
Okay, cool. I just want to. Now, have you ever done radio and stuff like that before?
Absolutely not.
No.
Yeah.
So you just kind of threw you to the wind and said,
You
"Screw
know,
it and
just
go."
threw me right in there.
That's the
Oh
best
my
way.
gosh, what am I
That's
supposed
absolute-
to do?
Yeah,
That's how
it's
you
the
learn
best
to
way.
swim.
Just
Well,
carry on a good
It
conversation.
turned out.
Never stop talking.
That's
Well,
it. Just
we
keep
did.
going.
It turned out it was really nice. I kind of got like right in and just flowed with it. It was really
It was
fun.
fun.
I
It was
really
fun.
enjoyed it.
Good. Now you guys do this on a weekly or?
We're doing it every
Monday.
Monday from 5 to 7.
Oh, you guys are there. Okay.
And it will be on
RadioX.com.
radiox.com.
Now has it. You can check it out anytime and podcast or whatever. Like if I can't, I'm in a club from 5 till 7. But after that, I can listen to it again.
I think so. I think they are going to start to do that.
They do have replay.
RawRadioX.com.
Yeah.
So it's the same station that our awesome Ricky Rocks.
Yeah, he's there.
In fact, he's on there.
Cool.
So it's cool. We're excited about it.
Yeah, no, I mean, I saw you just started Monday, which you were competing against the fireworks.
Right.
I know, right?
Actually, we were able to leave right from there, go straight to the fireworks. It was
Yeah?
cool.
Got it. I gotta get something for you. Hold on 1 second.
All right.
Because you're gonna like this. Because we're gonna play a game. We're gonna play a radio game. So we're gonna bring Kelley back for 1 second.
Radio game.
Oh, we're gonna play radio. You
That
can play
shirt's
these kind of
awesome.
games on the radio.
Right. I have no idea what game this is, but I'm ready.
We're
Where are you going?
Which one are we gonna play?
I have no idea. It's random game. So he leaves us all sitting out here to be like, hey, everybody's watching, yeah.
What's going on?
We're gonna play radio game.
Here we go. Okay, here we go.
Oh.
Okay.
Maybe what's
You're
on
gonna.
the radio?
This woman saved your life, so you're gonna win a T-shirt for her. Okay.
DJ
Okay.
saved
So
my
we're gonna
life.
play a game here. Okay. Here you go. So here you go. You gotta get the best out of 4, and I don't want any help from the audience. So here we go. Now, if you want to, you can write this down. Do we have a pen handy or something like that? I think you can probably pull it off. All right, here we go. First, we got to get some music here to go with it. So hold on 1 second.
I have
That's
no
the main
idea.
thing.
I have absolutely
You have
no
no
idea
idea?
what we're doing.
Okay, here we go.
Well, a
hold
woman
on.
saved your life.
All right, here we go.
I love this.
Okay, here we go.
Use it.
All right, pay attention now. Here's the first question. This is called, how well do you know the Lord?
How well do you know?
How well do you know the Lord?
Amen.
Okay, that's right. Okay, here we go. This 1974 film about a gang from Brooklyn featured Sylvester Stallone and Henry Winkler. How well do you know the Lord?
Do you want the answer
No.
now?
Put it down, put them all down.
Hold on, we're gonna
Okay.
do the next
We're
one.
gonna do the next one.
You got it. You got it.
You get 3 out of 4. Okay,
I
and
got
then you
this,
win.
bitch.
Okay.
that one.
This local female artist is both a Motor City Rah-Rah, fashion designer, and a singer. Blonde hair.
Oh, that's for you, Vance.
Who's it gonna be? Alright, I think he's got it. Okay, a little tip here, only because you
I
said
didn't
it
know.
right. Okay.
I didn't do that.
Alright, here we go. Number 2, actually number 3. This Belgium American post-industrial brand is led by Praga Khan. The Lord.
Loads of
Okay.
Loads of
Okay. Okay, and here the final one. This 1980 musical, okay, in celebration of song and dance is based around the book of Matthew.
What?
It was revived in 1990. It's a metaphor of the Lord.
Not Jesus Christ.
Nope, here we go. No, we're going to go with that one, but we decided it. Okay, so you got the first one. Okay, here we go. The first one. This
It's
1974
gonna be- what's
film
the other one
features
that
Sylvester
was Jesus
Stallone
back
and
then?
Henry
Not Jesus Christ,
Winkler.
sister.
The Lords of Flatbush was the answer.
That's
You
what I
got
got.
that right.
I got that. Lords of
I gotta
Flatbush.
get
Yep.
this before he says it.
This local female artist is both Motor
was
City
called-
Rah-Rah, fashion designer, and singer. Who was that?
I can't think.
Meredith Lord.
Yeah, that's 2. All we need is 1 more for the T-shirt. 1 more.
More.
All right.
Win it for me.
This Belgium American post-industrial band was led by Praga Khan.
Acid.
Yep, Lords of Acid.
Lords of
All right, now here's the tricky one. Okay, in this 1980 Broadway musical was a celebration of song and dance, was based around the Book of Matthew, and was revived in the 1990s. Your arms are too short to box with God, so they're sending you back. They're sending you back.
Age of Aquarius.
I love that.
I thought
There
it
you
was
go.
like,
Sure.
There you go.
That's for you.
Congratulations, baby.
Congratulations for saving him. Welcome to the dungeon. Anyway, so if you get a chance, make sure you check out the lovely couple there on Mondays from 5 to 7.
Yes.
Raw Radio
Raw
X.
Radio X.
Radio
Is
X.
They're
where you
becoming
wanna be.
some of our best friends, Raw
Yes.
Radio
And
Access.
don't
That's
forget, we
it.
gotta have you guys on.
Oh,
Yep,
we will
absolutely.
be.
Yeah,
We'll
we're
be
gonna have
on.
you guys
We'll be
on.
on.
And Motown Rage, real quick, where are you guys playing out at? What you got coming up?
Well, we have a show coming up July 13th.
July
It's going to be the Ann Arbor, or I should say A Square Music Fest.
Okay.
And
Celine.
it's going to be at the Saline Fairgrounds. And I believe Head PE is going to be
Wow.
one.
Man, they're like the regular
like
guys
it.
here now. They're always coming
Yeah,
back.
they keep coming back.
Yeah.
They like it out here.
Yeah.
Head PE, Taproot's going to be on the bill.
Okay.
Chris
Yeah.
Webby, of course, Motown Rage. I believe Critical Bill is supposed to be on
They
that
are.
bill too.
They are.
Nice.
You know,
We're
so
trying to
they-
get
Good
people on the
lineup.
show.
you
Great
know, it's gonna,
lineup.
yeah, and it's gonna be a lot of great bands.
And when you know it, we'll be in Chicago.
Oh, are you? What are y'all doing
Might
in
be.
Chicago?
Yeah,
Might
we
be,
gotta
but
do-
we can tell
Yeah.
everybody here to go
Yeah,
there.
go there.
So
We gotta do
we're
the
gonna
eggs
be
out.
there.
We'll be
Oh,
maybe
sweet.
for that. Yeah.
Sweet.
But we'll make sure you guys get out for that one too next time.
Yes.
Awesome. Well, that'll work. Yeah, I think that's really kind of it. We also have a Soldiers of Scrape. You know, I'm playing guitar right now with Soldiers of Scrape as
Okay.
well. And we have a show
19th?
coming up
July 19th at the Magic Bag.
July 19th at the Magic
Nice.
Bag. Soldiers of Scrape.
It's a good thing she's around. She helps you
Soldiers of
remember.
Yeah, you know
Scrape.
what? I'll tell you what, man. That one of the things that I came back with was a short-term memory.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
there, you know, it's weird because I'm there talking to people that I know, and I'm just like, man, I know their name.
That's crazy.
You know, and it's weird.
But you know them by face, which
Yeah.
is so good.
Well, at least you can
Because
blame
I'm
it on
like
God.
that anyways, so.
Exactly.
Yeah, you
I
know,
won't
I was
remember your
already
name,
kinda
but I
like
know
that.
your face. I know you for years, but
Now,
your name.
now I have a good excuse, actually.
Right.
Yeah, there you go. You can blame it on God. Hey, you
Just
sent me
be
back.
like,
My
oh,
brain wasn't
Kelley's
done
won,
yet.
that's
At
it.
least I'm back.
You know, it's crazy. You know, I had 2 tubes sticking out of my head when I woke up, and you know, they drained. You know, one was to relieve the pressure, and the other one was to suck out all the blood
And then 2
that
days
was in the
later.
cranial fluid. 2 days later, I caught spinal meningitis from that.
Oh my
So,
gosh. You were
that-
like
dude,
on
I
and
was
off, on
completely-
and off, on and off.
Yeah,
I'm just glad
I
you
was
was back
making a
so
good
quickly,
comeback, but then
yeah.
all of a sudden the spinal meningitis just.
He had a bag of
Kick my
Kool-Aid.
Oh my goodness
The
gracious.
blood was, you know, the fluid was draining out, looked like Kool-Aid.
Yep.
Oh.
And you know, like spinal fluid's supposed to look like kind of
Supposed to be
yellowish,
clear,
clear. It was red. It looked like Kool-Aid or
Looked like
pink
Kool-Aid,
grapefruit juice
yeah.
or something.
That's not good.
I was like,
No.
is that my brain juice there? Like,
Gosh.
Make a cocktail out of it.
Hey, rock and roll.
but the
brother.
worst, man, the worst is definitely, and here's a tip for anybody that has to go to the hospital at some point,
Don't drink your
the
brain
the
juice.
bedpan.
Bedpan.
The bedpan.
Yeah.
Serious heads up for the bedpan.
Yeah.
Make sure that you go pee first,
Yeah.
and then go number 2.
Yeah.
Didn't do that the first time.
Got it. There's the trick to the
Didn't
bedpan.
work out well.
I was just like, damn, this sucks. Like, nothing you can do.
Nothing you can do, man.
Yeah.
You're in God's hands now,
Oh,
brother.
I feel so bad for you,
Well,
man.
thank you very much to the both of
Oh,
us for
thank you
listening to
guys
the
so
show.
much.
Thank you so much for having us.
I
It was one of
feel
those.
like-
I'm glad to have you.
Oh, and then I was like, oh, baby.
Oh,
Cradle you,
goodbye.
like, oh,
Okay, awesome,
little
awesome
baby
threesome,
nugget,
awesome
you.
Once again, Razor Ray, Dani Cakes, check them out on
Thanks.
Raw Radio X.
Thank you
Back
so
from the dead, we are
much,
so
you
glad
guys.
you came back.
Yes.
There's so much more to do with you. So
So
much
we are
more.
not done. We are
No,
not
we are
done.
not.
You're not done. You're
We
doing
just
the
get
damn
started.
thing.
Just get started.
Enjoy your show. We're going to stick around and take some pictures and do other
Yeah,
mean things to
alright.
each other.
Doing it.
Awesome. Let's do that.
We got to do the mystery skull. So we got to get the skull on the skull girl. Get the where the skull go. You got it?
Where's she at?
She's gonna. Yeah, we got to get it on there. Where's
So,
Kelley's
hey,
camera?
I
Taking
think
pictures,
before
yes.
we bring out the mystery skull, we should go over the mystery skull clues once again.
Yes. One more
So
time.
if you guys are going to, where's the, you need to get
Oh
the
yeah, I got to
pictures
get the clues
But
going.
if you guys are going to guess who the mystery skull is and win a prize, then you need to guess these 3 clues.
Number
She is-
1.
She is in a colony of her own.
Yes, she is.
Number 2, guitarist, major influences Daniel Ash. Number 3, plays a rail, very vague. It's what she's best known at
The City Club.
for at City Club.
Couple seconds there, we'll give you. Get on the Facebook, pounce it on there.
City Club people,
Come
I know
on,
a lot
you
of
know
you
who
watch.
this is.
Jerron, I know
Are you
you're
still on?
watching.
Doing good? Yeah, okay, cool.
Jerron, get some, get some.
Get some stuff here, and then we finally got the tickets. We'll probably be giving these tickets away throughout the week. Who knows if anything? We'll give them to the interns that love us. You like cage fighting, right?
Is anyone taking pictures at all?
Nobody's
No.
been taking pictures.
Well,
I don't know where the camera's at. Do you know where it's at?
it was in the kitchen.
Oh, okay. Well, we can take pictures with this camera. We can freeze frame it. Let's bring in our mystery skull.
We'll bring you out.
We'll bring her in. Come on, get in here.
Come on, Winnie, baby.
Moving over here just a bit. And then move this one over here.
We got it.
There she is. All right, here we go. We'll read it back one more time, and then we'll do the unveiling. And she's gonna take pictures. She knows what's up.
She's a
doing it.
colony in her own.
She's in a colony of her own.
And
That one. There's the one.
man, you need an
Man,
iPad.
I know I need an eye patch. Is what I need.
Guitarist, major influence is Daniel Ash. Plays the rail. Very vague. It's what she's best known for at the City Club.
It is
All
that
right.
time to unveil.
We're gonna just count down. We're gonna do
Hold on, we gotta do our
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The Mystery Skull, Miss Kate. What's up?
Hey, how's it going?
Hello.
The sexy Kate Ash. Oh, we got
So hey, what's this thing about the City Club? What is a rail?
A rail, it's
I'm
the
gonna,
bass that I
I'm gonna
usually
take
play
all
when I
the
play with
excess
drum.
Mystery
Okay.
Skull out of your head.
Oh, thank you.
You're not.
Oh, I love this hair. It's so sexy.
Thank you. It's by Westone. It's a fretless with nylon strings, and to change tone in it, you slide the pickup up and down 2 rails. So
I
get
never
asked
knew
about
the
that all
City
the
Club
time.
ever had like bands there. I always thought they just had like dance music and stuff.
For the most part, it is. I mean, honestly, unless it's something that Doc Colony from EPROM Colony is affiliated with, from my knowledge, it's just DJs and, I mean, great as they are, believe me.
So what other band are you in?
I've been jamming with a few people recently. I can't necessarily say anything yet, but
I'm like checking out your shit. She has a bottle attached to her ear.
She had a bottle over
Yeah,
here. Where did you put your bottle? You can bring your bottle
I'm
up
recently
here.
divorced, by the way.
I noticed that.
This
Is
is
this
from
like
my,
a good
You're single now.
charm?
I'm gonna be like a
from
monk.
my
I wanna-
ex-wife. It's a rodent skull.
Nice.
Is
Yeah,
it really?
She sent that to me.
It looks like a rodent
I think
skull
it's
with a
really
nerve of some sort. Like, is it like cursing or like doing something like blessing or?
I think she got it from a lady in like around Central Park in New York City, and yeah. Just gave it
You
to
guys
me
went on
here,
a while,
so-
correct? Yes. You guys went out for a while, correct?
Oh yeah, years
Yeah.
and years.
Wow. So now you're recently divorced, and you're out in the mix.
Indeed.
Indeed, indeed.
Yes.
So how'd you get into playing music in the first place?
It's always been around. I mean, I played the flute. I don't know if anyone knew that.
I play skin flute.
Yep.
No, I'm just
We all
I'm
play
joking.
the flute, ladies.
I'm just joking.
Exactly.
Um,
You're going to hell for that comment, boy.
I know.
This time we ain't bullshitting.
Saxophone.
I'm stupid.
All right. Anyways, I'm sorry.
oh, it's totally cool, man.
Too much fun.
I identify, so it's all right. I don't know. I played the flute. Started playing guitar. Kind of put it down for years and years, and then met Doc through friends, and everything just kept going.
And that was a good thing, though, because you were on your way out to California or something like that, right?
I was. I had signed a lease and everything. My
Wow.
ass was like about to be sent to California for school.
Oh, okay.
And it was for web design and whatnot. But yeah.
So what's coming up with the band now? EPROM Colony, correct? Yes?
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about EPROM Colony, what it's all about.
Right now, we're taking a break from live shows, and
Okay.
I believe we're gonna get started on the album. So I'm pretty hyped about that. I
Cool.
talked to Doc recently about a ton of stuff. I'm super ready to get
Now, are you
going.
writing on that? Excuse me, or producing on it, or are you just letting Doc kind of hold on to it?
Doc is definitely the brains, the coordinator, everything for
Right.
EPROM, as well as, of course, the album.
Right.
I don't know how he does it, but I am doing a synth, some backup vocals, and then also bass, maybe some
Do you ever
second
write your
guitar.
own stuff?
I do. It's kind of been on the side from like EPROM, but I don't want to say anything more. But
I think we should make it happen. Ow, jerk! I'll punch you.
He just wants to play.
I know.
And it's
He
getting
just
late.
wants to scratch the fuck out of me.
You know how it is. It's getting late. He's got 5 more minutes and he's ready to rock and
No,
roll.
it's good to do your own music. Of course, be involved in everybody else's project, but what your heart desires and what you write needs to be expressed.
And I mean, I'm so lucky to be a part of EPROM, especially just because it was the first band I've ever been in, and it made me realize how much music is a part of my life and how integral and necessary
And it's
it
good
is.
practice and like
Oh
just
yeah,
the shows and everything will prep you
it's
for
a phenomenal
everything.
experience.
So who's in that band? Is you got Doc obviously, and then
Vandal.
Vandal's in it, and is that it now? Do you have anybody else still, or is this 3 now? Because there was 4. There was a keyboardist in the back.
That's correct.
So you kind of taken over that, right?
I believe it's just the 3 of us for now.
Yeah.
At least from
The way it's
for
looking
live
at-
performance. I believe that
Who's
maybe on the
everybody's
album
showing
it
up.
may be something else.
Right.
Or vice versa.
Right.
We don't want to give everything away yet.
No, that's
so.
cool. That's all good. Hey, surprise guests are always good on the
Yeah.
album. Like Lil Wayne might show up or some shit. No.
So when you
God,
play in Detroit, where's your favorite spot to play?
Well, ideally, I would like to play at the Painted Lady. I think that's like the most punk rock bar, and it's just like good atmosphere. It's super chill, or actually, it's not super chill, but in a good way.
It's just crazy.
It's crazy. as
Which
hell,
used to be
man.
Lily's,
I love
think.
it.
If I'm correct. Lily's, Painted Lady was Lily's. Remember Lily's back in the day? That was like, nah, that's my Hamtramck. Yeah, right, you know, right, yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Lily's. Man, that's going back, buddy. And that's when I began my drinking days at the age of 15. I know.
Around 12 or 13.
Exactly. I started young at Harpo's. You remember that? Yeah.
It's
I
a
did
huge
too.
venue, man. That stage is insane. You
Yeah.
have like that 10-foot drop and everything.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's nuts. Nuts.
It's a sweet place.
Nuts. Well, I can smell by the herb in the room. We got to be shutting the show down here in a couple of minutes, but we do want to thank.
8 minutes.
We got 8 minutes? Oh, look at that. Here, I got the wrong time. We got 8 minutes? Maestro, you're supposed to be honest. How many minutes we got?
We got 8 minutes.
Oh, we got 8 minutes? Oh, we got plenty of time. Okay, well, let's keep talking.
I do this stupid porn star band.
What is it?
Tight.
That's awesome.
Well, it's not stupid, but the thing is that the girls don't like each other. They did this documentary and stuff, and then I was put into the main position, and now all these bitches hate each other, and they want to create a tour, and I'm down. Of course I'm down. I'm going to go on the tour and do everything they want me to do, because that's going to be awesome.
And you're gonna kick ass.
Right, but all these other girls hate each other, and a lot of them weren't that great. It's gonna be really weird.
Hey, they won 10 grand. They weren't naked, but hey, they won 10 grand.
Fuck yeah.
It was alright. It was
Fuck
cool.
yeah.
But the thing I'm looking most forward to is I did my own song. I went to a studio and I recorded something for myself. So I paid money, and it turned out
Uber good.
very weird. Just very
We'll play
weird.
it later.
Very different. It's not like anything. You can't classify it as something they'd play on the radio or something that you would hear in a nightclub, because it's not. It's just jazz, pop, kind of.
I'm excited. I want to hear this. I
It's
feel
weird.
like
It's very weird.
Yeah, we'll definitely
I like to say it's a burlesque pop song. What it
sweet.
kind of is,
Yeah.
right?
It's amazing.
Yeah. It's gonna
But
be
I
a
like
little
that.
bit-
I like that it came out of my own brain, and that I didn't have, anybody telling me you should sound like this or you should do it like this. It was all from me. I did paid. I have it produced, but it was worth it. It's definitely worth it.
So it says your main influence is Daniel Ash. Tell us,
yeah. Who's
tell us,
Daniel
tell us a
Ash?
little bit about Daniel Ash. I think
Oh,
there's
man,
one track that he got.
He's a guitarist for Bauhaus, Love and Rockets, Tones on Tail.
There you go.
Very similar hair. I mean, honestly, like the last name, Kate Ash, was a joke that was made up by my good friend. And we started like giving each other like specific nicknames and going out.
Right.
Does he
As,
know
like, our
how much you
pseudonyms.
love him, though?
I met him once.
Oh yeah.
Did you?
I didn't introduce myself as Kate Ash. That's for
Oh,
damn
I
you
think if
should.
he knew how much you admired him, he would probably really get connected with you and want to,
Oh man, I would love it.
And I love
He
the Love and
would.
Rockets, man. I mean, it's weird because I
Daniel
didn't
Ash,
know
like
Bauhaus,
honest to God,
but, yeah.
if he knew that you were in his footsteps, he would be honored. It's so beyond.
Oh man, he's
We
still
need to
like
let
doing
him
stuff
know.
now, so who knows? The possibilities are
He'd
endless.
be
Daniel,
honored.
you know what's
He'd be
up.
honored
Here's a
as
cup.
fuck.
He's a
He
babe
would.
still, man.
Yeah.
He's a
Babe.
babe.
Daniel Ash, if you're out there, we're at Detroit Dungeon just waiting for you. Come on, bring it, baby. Bring it, baby. Please just do it.
Nice. What other influence did you have growing up?
I mean, honestly, I listened to a lot of like soundtracks. They were,
Really?
yeah, like Star Wars soundtracks
That's
and
cool.
whatnot. I'm such a nerd, man.
John Williams.
I'm nerdier
Like, yes,
than you.
yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Like,
She's right there too, man. She's right in the mix with that.
I did Dirty Dancing.
Yeah, that's her. I like
No, I
that.
was
My,
just-
my
I
favorite
was very
soundtrack was
nerdy.
basically
I
was,
listened to Christian rock when I was younger.
Yeah. Look how
Oh,
she-
like,
It is.
like,
and look at how she turned out.
like
See, there
Striper.
you
You
go.
talking about Striper?
Not even.
Like Petra?
Like,
Ann Miller.
Amy Grant.
Amy Grant, yeah.
Dude, that was my first freaking concert I ever went to. Was an Amy Grant show.
Mine was
Hey.
Debbie Gibson. And I swear to God, I was the biggest lesbian since the Debbie Gibson concert, because when you would go into my girlfriend's bedrooms, they would have like New Kids
Right.
and all these heartthrobs and Corey Haim and whatnot. I had Debbie Gibson and Tiffany all over my walls, and I would
Right.
just be like, I
wanna
love you,
lick
bitches.
Good night.
To kiss a good night.
Good night.
Yes, I loved them.
She
Fuck
loved
the
it.
New Kids on the block. I wanted Tiffany and Debbie Gibson.
Right.
I wanted.
Hey.
I would too.
Yeah, exactly.
I wish I had posters of them. I wish I knew who they were.
Yeah.
Swear to God.
That was her speed.
Debbie Gibson, I get lost. Remember?
Oh no, I do. I know who they are now. But I mean, I wish I had posters of them when I was younger. So
I don't remember those posters. The only poster I remember was Farrah. Remember
I was
Farrah?
never damaged by the
And
New Kids
Cheryl
on the
Teagues.
block on my wall.
And Strokenfold. I don't know why I had a poster of him, but he was already out there too. He had his posters.
Charlie Sheen.
Charlie Strokenfold. He already had his posters out back in the 70s. You didn't see him. He looked like Jim Rockford. Remember Jim Rockford? I don't.
No,
I'm just talking out of my
I
neck.
don't know who Jim Rockford.
Some people are getting a joke out there. Some people are just like, get this fucking guy out of here, man. He thinks he's a comedian.
Talk about NKTOP, bitches.
That's right. So what are you looking forward to this summer? You got any shows coming up? Obviously you're not going, you're in the studio. Are you going to any shows or anything you're going to be doing, like going to Kid Rock or hanging out? Or?
I'm actually interning in the studio right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's for a dude named Adam Cox, and he
Cox.
runs. Yes, Adam Cox.
A damn. Wait,
Hey,
that's
man.
funny because it could be a damn Cox.
That's right. It could be if you really break it down.
Yep.
A
Yeah.
damn cock.
Yeah.
Sorry, Adam.
A damn.
Hey, man.
So sorry.
Hey, but anyway, so what are you doing over there? You're
I'm
music?
interning, recording bands, sitting in like mix sessions and everything like that.
Cool.
So it's an amazing experience.
So are you looking to get in that type of work, like engineering and production?
After like the first day, I definitely knew that's what I want to do. So
Cool.
it's so enlightening, amazing.
And I'm
Everyone I
sure
get
it's
to work
great for
with.
you guys now when you go in the studio to know the hell that people go through.
I'm glad that I know a little bit more about
Yeah.
shit maybe I would have to do and will have to do.
Right.
When I'm in the studio and I'm watching these people do that, I think there's no way I could ever like come in here and try to take control over what they're doing. It's crazy. It's very complicated. It's very intricate. Like it takes years to learn it.
Well, it's like basically mixing is like, it seems to me, a very artistic field. I mean, it's developed into that. I mean, you do have definitely like the technical aspect of it where you do need to become familiar with the things that you're working with in the studio. But then it's all subjective to like how you're going to find like these ways to create an end result for the people you're working with or for yourself.
It's an invisible
Right.
art.
It is an invisible art.
Yeah.
I heard it was a black art, but I like invisible better.
I just feel like it's the whole technical thing about it all is so complicated that it takes a genius to
You already
pull
know
that
what you're
shit off.
doing, lady.
Well, the last song that I did, I worked with Maestro from Silent Riot, and he is a genius.
He
Like,
does
it
well.
didn't even, I mean, it was just like as easy as sitting next to him, singing the song, telling him my lyrics, and he just created the beat and looked at me, and you know, he got it. Like, bam, got it. And that's what a genius does. And then when I was singing, I do the harmony, and he'd say, redo it, but do it on this note, and he'd sing it. So I'd be like, oh, and then he'd record that, and then do it again, oh, and then he'd record it again. Like he just knows what he's doing. So I think it really does make a difference if they know what the fuck they're doing.
Oh, for sure. I would hope so.
Yeah. So, website, anything Facebook, so people can get a hold of you. Just kind of chit chat with you or whatever you got coming up next. So keep an eye on it.
Yeah, definitely.
What website is it?
K-dash.com.
K-dash.com. Want to check it out? Once again, K-dash
Kate
here.
is K-A-I-T, right?
C-A-I-T.
C-A-I-T-A-S-H-E, right?
Without an E.
Without an E.
C-A-I-T-A-S-H.
C-A-I-T-A-S-H.com.
K-Dash, E-Prom Colony, all kinds of good things going on with her. Thank you very much for being on Country Show. Hey, it is that time. It is that time. What the hell is that?
We had a good night, you guys.
We gotta get the hell out of here because we don't even know what button we're pushing anymore. We want to thank everybody who dropped by. Andrew Johnson, who's going to be fighting this Saturday night. Razor Ray back on the dead. Dani Cakes, check them out on Raw Radio X 5 to 7 on Mondays. The lovely Miss Kelley Jean. I'm BJ Strokenfold. K-Dash in the house, thanking her and all the crew here tonight. Ella was sticking around. Thank you very much for coming down. And Gregory back there in the back.
Wait, we had somebody who left.
Oh yeah, we did. We said Andrew
Somebody
Johnson.
left.
Yeah, we said thank you to Andrew.
No, who left?
Andrew.
Somebody did. Oh, we did.
Yeah, Andrew.
Okay, all right.
We're out of here. We got to go. Next week we'll be here. If you want to be on the show, keep in mind, be on the dungeon at DetroitDungeon.com. All you have to do is send us over some information about you. And who the hell knows, maybe you'll be here with us live.
And fuck you, Brand Camponi, bitch!
There you go. That's it. We got to get the hell out of here. Bye.